Welcome back, adventurers, to the escapades of Rashadan. Where we last left off, you were making your trek through the jungle. Another grueling encounter through multiple dinosaurs. Uh, we're now we go back to y'all packing up the camp after another night sleeping, and according to Father Sullivan's directions, you should make it to the
Temple.
uh, no, you should make it to the village.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yep, you should make it to the village about middle of the day. Uh, so y'all are trekking through the forest.
I am in the back of whatever marching order we have.
hmm No one wants to say anything to each other. Okay. Uh,
Go on.
oh, go ahead. Say what you wanted.
Yeah. That person is kind of not here right now, so.
Mm. Oh, you wanted to talk to
Kongo.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not here right now.
Please
So
leave a message after the tone.
Pongol is very focused on proceeding his way through the jungle. He's not paying too much attention to you.
Congo, for some reason, is on autopilot.
His eyes have glassed over, and you hear a dial tone.
And for some reason, he keeps getting stuck on pebbles.
He T-poses every now and then. Not exactly sure why.
And then all of a sudden, you just keep hearing, like, what sounds like a router trying to connect.
Alright, as you keep making your way through the jungles, the clearing starts to even up a little bit, starts to become a lot less thicker. You finally come to what kind of looks like a nice cleared out area within the jungle. There's some farmland with some humans working through it. It's like slightly cut away, but not as invasive as what you're used to seeing in your own homelands. The village is mostly populated with small wooden structures. There seems to be a central stone structure in the middle. Most of the humans, when y'all start walking out of the jungle, are a little bit on shock when they see you. Mostly because you could assume that they're just not used to seeing your entire species ever.
Like a centaur, an elf, a dragonborn, a tiefling, and a.
That and you're, fully armored.
Slightly bloodied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all are a little bit tired. But other than that, y'all are fine. No wounds, anything like that.
Physically, you're
Tristan
fine.
kind of nurses his wrist a little bit, but that's about it.
Make sure that stitching and mending is all going correctly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, y'all are at the village. As you start walking further in, you do see a group of men and women, and most of the people around the village are wearing tribal gear, whereas these individuals have like looks
Pants.
like more wood. No, it's more like they're wearing like wood armor, like wood plates with like bones molded over it, and they're holding spears, and they're like guarding the rest of the village away from you.
So pretty much their primitive town guard, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Did you share a map?
No map.
Hearsay.
Oh.
Theater of the mind. They're pointing their spears at you.
Oh, so they are actively threatening us.
Yeah, they're blocking you away from coming into the village. Like,
Who's the most diplomatic of us?
Ongle,
Wait, seriously?
I think. Every diplomat check he wins. So
That was just because he got lucky.
happened quite a few times now though.
honestly, I think that your most charismatic characters would be,
Kill and Golemov.
and Golomov is not speaking.
Nope. Kill pretty much puts his lance away and his spear pretty much on his horse half, and pretty much puts his arms up like in a friendly gesture of, I am unarmed, I do not mean you harm, and walks towards him.
I will go with him.
Okay. They still have their spears pointed at you.
Are they saying anything, or are they just looking at me like I'm...
They are looking at you in a threatening manner. They're not speaking to you.
What are we supposed to be doing here again?
We're trying to talk, I get, if I remember correctly, to...
Well, you're trying to find the temple.
Yeah.
And the only people who might know where this temple is are these people.
How the hell could I calm them down?
I guess going up to them and saying we want Big Stone Juju is probably not going to help.
No. Granted,
Is
Mike...
anyone gonna try? Because if you guys aren't gonna try, I'll step up.
Kill... I'm trying to find something to try to calm these people down. And try to convince them that we're not a threat, because the action that
Have you
killed
tried talking to them?
I'm trying to find... Would just be a... persuasion, I guess? So try...
Yep.
But you gotta talk, dude. He's not gonna let you get away with. Let me just roll a persuasion check. I win and proceed to the next encounter. He wants.
Kill asks them, or tells them, I guess, would be a more appropriate phrasing, that they are no threat to them. They mean you no harm. We just here want to talk to someone of information.
You watch as the guards, they kind of relax their stance a little bit. They're still standing at guard, and one of the guard members steps out from the group. You wait here for Chief.
Kill nods in agreement and tells them he'll wait.
Okay? Y'all wait for a little bit, and the guard points to one of the other people. Go find Chief. Strangers with weird bodies. As y'all head over, as you see the guy go and give a nod and run off, everybody roll a perception check.
Oops. First one was the 20. Dirty 20.
All right. Let's see. Nil, Gammon, Red Thor. You notice there's no children in the village.
No human larva?
No human larva.
I put my weapons away and I approach Kill. And I lean in close and whisper, "We might want to find out why there are no children around. I don't like that."
When you say no children, it's just no children visible, or there's no children, period?
You
Well,
see people walking around trying to do their business in the village behind you, but you don't see any children.
Do we hear like any like crying or anything like scared children?
No. In a village of this size, there's about 200 people here.
yeah.
So we should be
Well,
hearing
not
children.
not that many. Sorry, about 100. Yeah, there's about 100 people here. There should be children, at least somewhere, at least running around doing anything. You notice it's mostly young adults,
And old people.
adults, and elderly people. Even though they're a little wary of you, they're not like interrupting their daily business.
Plus, the main person that came up to talk to him literally does not have any weapons out.
Mm-hmm.
Hill nods to Red Thor and agrees that this is kind of leery that there is no children running about playing and laughing.
I kind of like it here.
Sorry, I had to step
All
away.
right. No, you're good. Continuing. After a while, you see a man in a more like almost royal garb, but royal for a tribal chieftain, walk up. He's a very large man, like barrel chested, very stocky.
So, literally like an alpha.
Yeah. And he walks up to y'all, and as the guards kind of part ways, I am chief of this village.
Does he sound like the guard? Like,
No,
does he have the same accent?
he's talks a lot better.
Instead of like broken English, it's more of a actual, or not broken
Mhm.
common, it's like proper common. Okay.
It's more proper, yeah.
Kill goes up and bows a little and goes, I am Kill M. Charger. I'd like to know a few things of a particular place.
Are you with the others that have made landfall to our island?
We are not truly with them. We were mainly contracted to find a place.
Contracted?
Hired, like Gammon, how would you put it in a more common term?
They asked us to come and look for. They asked us to come and look for a temple.
Well, let us go speak at my tent.
Before we go, I'll be like, Melinda's gonna walk up, and I'm going to reach in my bag, and I'm gonna address the chief, and I'm gonna be like, I noticed you had quite a few things out there roaming, not friendly. Just wanted to let you know that we're on your side. And as my tribe to your tribe, I give to these a gift. And I reach out and I pull the 6 dinosaur teeth that I have, and I hand them to him as a show of one warrior to another.
As you walked closer, you noticed like while the guards they had different bones and stuff are laid on their armor, he seems like this man looks like Conan almost.
Hmm. Well, I'm a big guy
And
too.
you watch as like you pull out the teeth. Roll a perception.
Okay.
Just Arundel.
Just a Lindell. Just a Lindell.
Roger.
Hold on. Oh,
Ouch.
You are too fascinated with giving the gifts.
mm-hmm.
Uh, he gives you a nod.
Mm-hmm.
The jungles, they take life, but they also give. You made good effort to make it this far if you came from the Newlanders. But come, let us speak at my tent.
Well, does he accept the
And
gift? Because I
he
handed him.
kind of he's like, I do not take the spoils from one hunter. We do not take. We earn what we are given.
So pretty much like the necromancer way of you keep what you kill.
Yeah.
Then I'll put him away.
Uh, as he
Do-
walks out through the village,
Do we-
Gammon.
Do we
What?
leave our weapons pretty much outside of his hut? Or?
They haven't told you anything about your weapons. I mean, you notice that the guards never put away their weapons or anything like that. They just kind of went back to basically guarding the area around the tent now that y'all are being escorted by the chief. Back to where I was. As y'all are walking through the village, I need Gammon and Kill to make a religion check for me.
Religion?
Religion.
Getting all my good dice out of the way early.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I do. I bleed you in RP. You notice that there's some carvings of like different idols here, of an idol here. And y'all have heard through, just your time spent studying the divine, that people here worship Samanya, the goddess of survival. Since y'all passed that, y'all can roll a history check for me.
Just them two?
Just them two. Yeah, these people worship Samanya.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Goddess of survival.
That's just for the the goddess of survival.
Was it a neutral, evil, good?
They don't know.
Nope.
Okay.
They cannot recall. They know of the god. But those two cannot recall. You make your way to the large stone structure. And the chief basically he parts the reeds for you, and he has you all walk inside. Kongol and Golomov and Kill kind of have to duck their heads a little bit to walk in, but there is ample space in here. This looks like more like a meeting area. There's like a central fire pit, and there seems to be like some leather padding around the central fire pit in like stacks. Basically, it looks like this is the meeting area of the chieftain. And you watch as he takes a seat around the fire pit. And he motions for you all to take a seat as well.
Kill finds a spot that's close enough, but basically just pretty much lays down like a normal horse would. But
Is he sitting cross-legged or with his feet underneath, or his like his?
He's sitting cross-legged.
Okay,
Crisscross
I'll sit
applesauce.
mm,
I'll sit. I'll mimic him.
Okay.
He's showing the angle of his dangle.
No, there's a
gonna-
loincloth, so you can't see his privates or anything like that.
I'm gonna quietly mention to Golemov that I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about Samanya. I remember that there's a god called Samanya, and I remember what the symbol looks like, but I'm gonna ask him if he knows any more.
Mm, um,
In his studies.
Somalia. All right, let me have him make a couple checks real quick. He does know what you're talking about. Um, Samanya is a goddess of survival, usually depicted as almost a serpentine appearance. It's strange that a group of humans are worshipping her. It's usually more of a lizard folk goddess. And that's all.
Hmm.
As you sit down, you watch as the chieftain, he basically holds out his hand and a spark shoots from his hand and it lights the flame, lights the fire pit.
Uh,
Can I roll an Arcana to?
Sure. It was prestidigitation.
Hmm.
He's a caster of some kind.
Can you say that word again?
Prestidigitation.
Okay. I just wanted
It's a
to.
very simple cantrip.
But Fireball's the only spell you need.
Yeah.
No, Joe Cat. There are more spells in the world than just Fireball.
Like Tank Mage. I think it's my favorite part of that.
continue on.
And you watch as he pulls out a pipe and he puts it into his lip and uses a finger to spark it. My people have lived here for quite some time. Since my great-great-grandfather. And I have never heard of a temple of any kind.
The people back over by the shores seem to believe that there was a temple here.
The other landers seem to believe that there is some great mystery here. They find it strange that we look like them, but we are not them. I believe how your people would describe. But they have been educating more of my people, which I do appreciate. But they seem to want us to follow their ways.
Can I add something, Bjorn?
I'm gonna ask what his native language is, but I'm gonna ask in Draconic.
I do not understand your tongue.
Can I roll a insight?
You may. He's lying.
I say I think you do in Draconic.
You watch as he kind of gets a stern look on his face, and he continues to speak in common. You come into my village
Can
and called me a liar.
Didn't call you a liar. I just said I think you speak Draconic.
kill.
You do not sense anything.
All right.
You do sense basically the power of these people's faith, and that's about it. And it's not of your. It's more of a
Gray. Or
no. It's more of a kind of a grayish green, which would make sense. Samanya is a goddess of survival. She is
so.
neutral.
Okay. So good, but not good enough to be lawful. Neutral.
No. Mm-mm. More, yeah.
Okay.
Nowhere near as otherworldly as Golumov's aura.
Or that fucking Azimir.
Oh, that was bright and zealous in the exact same colors as you.
Well, Kel is not as zealous as him, but
No, that man very much. His faith is very much in Helm.
whereas Gil was kind of torn apart between two gods. And see.
Yes. You still have your old elvish faith, but you follow a new path.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you sense a little bit of fiendish nature from Nil.
Well, that's to be
Yeah.
that's to be normal because of her. Because of her
Yeah.
background.
And Mhm.
I say to the chief back in, go back to common and I say, your secrets are your own. But if we return empty-handed to the people who hired us, more will come. It's not going to stop them from coming.
Roll a persuasion.
Gotta find it.
Right above the legend.
I'm not
Who's
necessarily
the
trying to
higher
persuade him.
version?
I'm actually just stating the fact because I guarantee you those paladins aren't gonna stop even if we come
Yeah,
back and
no,
see the temple.
I understand. We are not afraid of the other landers. We have lived here and braved the dangers of this land. Let them come. We have treated them with hospitality, and if they want to return such hospitality with violence, we will return in kind.
But tell me, Elder. Is that alright to call you Elder? Since you are probably the oldest and strongest of all your people?
I am known as the chieftain. I gave up my birth name when I assumed my role.
Very well, Chieftain. I know of the ones that are on the shore. They will pretty much hunt you down if they do plan on doing what we think that they might.
Yay, Ultra Smurfs.
Again, I thank you for your kindness, but we have nothing to fear from them.
Very well. I will push this subject no further.
I mentioned in closing, it sounds like we're kind of coming to the end of the conversation here. I say that I recognize you to be more than you appear, but your appearance has attracted the attention of the wrong kind of people.
What do you mean, more than I appear?
If you have
I'm
no
a man
fear,
such as you.
the other worlders that have landed on your shore are very powerful, and if you have no fear of them, then clearly there is more to you than meets the eye.
You watch as you feel a little nudge in over your head. Um, I maybe we should ask him why the Yanti here, if they've lived for generations, have they never encountered them? Maybe they would know of the temple.
This is that just between Gammon and Golomov?
Yeah, I think that was just in
Yeah,
my head.
that was just a gammon.
All right.
Trying to think how to word.
What kind of weapon does he have at his side?
He doesn't have a weapon.
Hmm.
But it doesn't look like he would be easy to fight against if that's what you're kind of like trying to get an assessment of how dangerous this man is.
No.
He looks fairly strong. He looks like he could handle Kongol probably.
Or kill.
No, I
yeah.
just asked what weapon he was using.
Oh no, he has no weapons on him right now.
Hmm.
I thought you were like asking for like kind of like a threat assessment for like how strong this guy looks.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna ask in common what he knows of the Yanti, and I'm gonna roll a perception check to see his reaction.
The Yanti. You can kind of feel like he knows something about them.
Angry snake fuckers.
Oh, you mean the scale walkers? Yes, they've been on this island since we arrived here. They sometimes raid our village, but we have adopted a live and let live purpose. We do not have much interaction with them. Y'all can roll an insight. He is lying his ass off.
I didn't want that.
Elendil, you believe him. Kill knows he's lying. Nil, you also believe him. He's telling the truth.
How high is his bluff?
I.
With 23,
Y'all hear Golemov in your heads. Maybe we would have a better encounter hunting down these Yanti. They might know where this temple is.
That means we gotta take one alive.
You don't know that.
I say in common, I think we found the Yanti.
Kill goes.
Oh, you said it out loud?
Yes.
You watch as the chieftain gets a kind of stern look on his face. Listen. And he like sets his pipe down. We would just like to live our lives in peace. I apologize for some of my more zealous followers. But Samanya has granted us many blessings. One of those is the resilience to live on this harsh island. And in return, we have decided to guard her temple. Peacefully. But when the other landers arrived, we treated them with kindness and understanding, because they walked the exact same flesh as us. We thought that we were the only ones. Our ancestors passed down stories of a calamity which caused them to flee this land to seek shelter. And Samanya granted us new forms in return for guardianship over her temple. Since then, we have
Gil's just thinking to himself.
offered up our young to the temple, and they come back changed. As I am, and as the others that you have probably encountered are as well.
Bill kind of goes kind of wide-eyed at the thought of children pretty much going through something that no one truly knows about other than them.
But when the other landers arrived, and we told them of our faith to Samanya, they wanted to see the temple. They claimed it was to get an understanding. And the armored ones, when we took them to the village, or took them to the temple, they stole our children from us.
Did we see children at the shore?
Nope.
Oh, the big eggy thingy.
Kill goes, what exactly do your children look like, exactly? So, if you don't
When
mind. If you don't
when
They're
we
mind.
undergo,
Yanti. I look at Kill and I say, they're Yanti.
Yes, but before they're truly born.
to undergo the
Well-
flesh change, we go into a sleep within the temple. The caretakers put us into sarcophagi. And when we awake, we are flesh changed.
What of those who are not flesh changed? Those that we found in the woods on the way here?
Regretfully, those are my people. The
But they
ones
don't-
who have,
But they haven't been changed and they don't live among you.
they are changed. All of us share the blessings of Simonia. When we come of age, we are all turned. It has been tradition for generations.
Yet those that we saw in the woods looked like Yanti and you look like humans.
And you watch as he just molds his skin. It's almost like a rippling effect. And you now see like he still looks like a man, except his hands are now like claws, and he has a
He's
massive
scaly.
cobra head.
Kill just kind of looks at him like, holy shit. But this isn't it. Isn't Sylvan at low audible.
It's the reptilians. It's the Anunnaki.
Hey.
The true
And you
overlords
watch
of
as
the
he
world.
just changes back. As I said, all of us here share the blessings of Samanya.
So when you say you were flesh changed, you were changed into Yanti?
Yes.
From
I tried
human
to.
to Yanti.
Yes. I tried to stop the others. But they are young and impulsive, and they wanted vengeance. And it took all my power not to join them. But I cannot hold back the villagers for too much longer. They want blood for blood.
Excuse me, but do you also lay eggs as Yanti? Because we saw some massive eggs that looked fairly peculiar before we came here.
Those were our children. We will drive the other landers off, and we will retrieve our eggs. But no, we do not lay eggs as a reptile would.
I'm guessing they are changing to your flesh change form. I'm guessing.
I am not sure. No one has ever gone through the ritual outside. Our only hope is that they have not lost their lives in the change. We would ask the temple guardians, but they have become hostile to all outsiders.
Including yourselves.
Yes. Our priest and some of our strongest warriors offer their lives forever to the temple, while the rest of us continue our lives outside of it.
Anyone else want to comment on that?
I asked the chief, don't mind me, but do you have a place we could talk? As in just us? Is there like a little side room or something? Or is it just a big tent?
You others may leave. The pointy-eared one wishes to speak to me in private.
No. He misunderstood me. I was sitting there saying, is there a place where our group could talk in
I think we are.
private?
We're all in the
Mhm.
tent
Well,
together
yeah,
with
but
him.
no, not with. But I don't want to sit there and say this in front of him.
Oh, you mean you want to talk to us?
He wants to have
not-
a party huddle.
I
Yeah,
see.
part of huddle.
Out of character, Golomov can essentially be like a private relay for you all,
Okay.
so you can relay your thoughts to each other.
He's
So you can have
basically
a
a,
thought
a
conversation.
portable MSN chat room on legs.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay, then.
All you have to do is think really hard, and Golomov can kind of relay your information for you.
Okay. I'm thinking really. I'm gonna be like, anyone feel at odds that we haven't been told the truth?
I feel like Gammon says that the only truth that's been spoken on this island is by these individuals.
Gil pretty much thinks in his head, he agrees. He's that this man is telling the truth just right now. And he's sought us no ill will, other compared to the paladins at the beach.
I say
So do we
haven't been
side with
told the
these?
truth from the beginning.
So do we side with the chief and help them get their kids back? Or are we supposed to continue on with the mission for the temple? Because because either way, I think it's going to go south here.
We're definitely
Uh,
Gammon's been considering how we're definitely stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
Kill pretty much says we're stuck between two rocks with pointed sticks on either one.
If I may interject, we know that the paladins have not told the truth, but I don't know if Father Sullivan is 100% aware of all these events. It would be a shame for a fellow academic to be wrapped up in whatever escapade we do. If we do go and retrieve those eggs, they know who we are. We will be making a very powerful enemy
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. But if we continue on to Temple, we also have an enemy that pretty much can outmaneuver us in this woods.
Well, here's a
By now,
counterpoint to that,
dilator.
Mr. Charger. He said that they are rogues, that they are a separate entity from him. They are hostile to him. Let's say we go to the temple, we fulfill our prior mission, we then come back to the village, relay to them that the village has been cleansed of the outside party. That allows them to have access to the village once again, or at least allows them to have the villagers to have access to the temple. With them to have access again, that means that they are now in a better standpoint with their worship.
Hmm.
But it still doesn't do anything about the kids.
Yeah.
I still say we fulfill our prior mission and we relay this information to Father Sullivan. Maybe that would.
I can't remember. It's been so long since we played. What exactly were we supposed to do at this temple? I thought we were supposed to
They wanted
find
to
it,
find.
but they've already found it from what this guy told us.
Yes,
So that was either a lie or
they essentially were sending you to find the thing, and it sounds like from what the paladin set you up to do, he didn't want to sacrifice his own forces. He basically
Sounds like
sent you on kind of.
Suicide
a-
mission?
He sent y'all on a breach mission, essentially.
it sounds like we've got some ass kickings to do back in that fucking town.
I mean, the camp.
what exactly were we supposed to do at the temple? Because I thought he told us to find the temple, but
And if you can retrieve any relics when you go there.
the chieftain just told us that that the paladins had already been to the temple.
Yes,
that
but
they
they've probably
stole-
been fought off. They stole the children, but they've been fought out by the people that are there, I think.
And the temple is now basically, it went from friendly to hostile to everybody.
Because the eggs were stolen.
Yes. And that's what he's implying with like the other Yanti that are roaming the jungles right now, and the hunting parties that have been, attacking the patrols from the
Gecko?
the theocracy.
Mm.
I bet you the fucking paladins took the eggs.
They did.
They did.
Well, we know they did. They had the eggs there.
That's why Golemov was suggesting that we fulfill our current mission, go to the temple, we clear it out of the hostiles. That gives the villagers access to the temple again, and that gives them also access to all the information that was in there. And they can maybe do it because they don't know what's going to happen to these kids because the eggs are never taken out of the temple
Hmm.
ever.
I'm gonna.
So we pretty much
Did it-
played telephone. We tell the village, they go up, get the shit, run out, while we march back to to where the paladins are, tell them, they march out, and all that fun shit.
Did it
Well-
seem to anyone else like the paladins were putting on a show of power on the beach?
Kill noticed that fairly easily.
Like they're not as powerful as they're letting on. Like maybe they got their ass kicked already.
Well,
It would seem so, yes.
well, they
Maybe these
fucking-
villages do stand a chance, but that's Captain Angelus does not seem weak.
I
Hmm.
turn to the chieftain and ask him, "How much damage have you already done to the other worlders?"
We have personally not engaged.
But I'm guessing you have
So
someone.
there are two of us here on this island, two halves of one whole.
How
Those
many?
of
How many of the paladins were lost? Or how many did the paladins lose when they stole your eggs from the temple?
none. I heard this secondhand knowledge from one of our scouts that sent a. We basically take care of the land and provide food and other nourishment for those who live in the temple. once we have gone through our transition, we are either offered a chance to stay in the temple, or we return to the village to live here. Other than sending food and new life to the temple for the transition, we are usually not allowed within the confines, but we are also not treated with open hostility.
See, now we're really in a quandary because the paladins are the ones that put these guys at odds with their own temple because they went in, breached the temple, stole the fucking eggs, got the fuck out because they laid hands on each other, and like fucking gay ass paladins do,
Understand that.
and then exited using all their fucking heal spells to heal them up so they don't fucking lose anyone. And then they absconded back. So are they powerful? Yeah, to be able to do that and go in, but that's still not right. I don't know whether or not what we're going to do at the temple is even because
Yeah.
we're doing their work.
It sounds to me like the paladins definitely don't have the strength to do what they are acting like they have the power to do, and they're hoping that somebody else will do it for them. But it doesn't sound like they are very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't sound like the temple did anything to them.
Right. I could ask the question.
Right?
Because I can't remember
Before
who was
they
in
went in,
charge of the
I can't.
expedition.
Red Thor's trying. I
Right.
can't hear. There's two of you talking at the same time.
Who was in charge of the expedition?
Sounds like the head research or the head priest. Sounds like he's in charge, but
And
Militarily,
Father
I'd say it's
Sullivan?
that paladin that told us to go talk to Father Sullivan.
mm-hmm.
but my question is did the temple attack them first, or they took it upon themselves to fucking
It sounds
go
like
to
the villagers took them to the temple, and then when they were at the temple, they attacked and stole the eggs from the temple.
I don't know.
Here's what I'm
I
trying
need
to
What y'all do
understand.
know about the theocracy? They don't tolerate unapproved faith. And this shit,
Turbo Catholics, got it.
yeah, these guys are highly
Are we
unorthodox.
talking like Space Marines? Space Marines.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, anything outside of their stuff is considered heresy. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Space Marines.
So you don't know. Maybe these guys were actually doing this for a good reason. Maybe they thought what's going on here is not right.
But as the chief told us, this was going on for hundreds of years.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Doesn't mean what they did is right either.
Exactly.
Yay, moral ambiguity. Yay.
What, you thought I was going to make this very clear black and white?
Nope. He's going to do it gray. He's going to be the gray.
And like the chieftain just said, they're pretty much the servants. They're pretty much in a theocratical servitude to the people in the temple. And they're now hostile towards them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I
Classes.
ask a question that I would like Gammon or Kill to ask. What would happen if the people in the temple were no longer there? Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Would they send more people to take over as the priest or whatever? Or
Well, that's kind of what Golomov was suggesting is like this chieftain and the people here don't seem
They're
outwardly hostile.
They're.
But y'all have been attacked multiple times by the people out in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
partly
it's a paladin.
blame.
are the
I
people?
partially blame the knife-eared fucker in front.
He said that the people in the jungle were his kin, but are they from the temple?
Yes.
Okay.
They're all from the temple.
Basically, y'all been
There's
fighting
two
the
options.
temple's guards
Yeah, that's so the people in the woods that we've been fighting aren't the villagers; they're the temple guards.
Mm.
And I didn't phrase it very well, but the chieftain is basically he's been holding off the people in the village that want to join them because he doesn't think that's right to just go out and slaughter them, even if they committed a transgression against him. He doesn't think it's right, and he probably doesn't think he can win. He is the strongest looking one, and judging by like combat prowess, he looks weaker than Angelus.
Yeah.
He feels like this is just going to result in way more blood, but he can't hold off his people forever.
I turn to the chieftain. I go, "What would it take for your people to stop the bloodshed?" Continue on.
You would have to. You would have to stop the temple elders.
And then if we
Fine, stop.
stop, then
Because-
would the ones in the woods
Well-
stop?
Well, you are safe here. If once you leave the confines of this village, your safety is not guaranteed.
That I know, but would the people out in the woods stop if the ones in the temple are indisposed?
Our
No.
our
Yeah,
last tribute group, the tribute group that returned, said they were attacked on sight by the temple guardians.
They don't know who's friend or foe.
I
Because
believe that they feel that
that
we have
tribe
also.
betrayed them.
Yes,
And if we weaken the temple, then there's nothing to stop them from putting their religion or their regulations or their laws in place over these guys. And these guys haven't done anything wrong to anyone.
Nope.
I feel like the quest should be turned around, and we should be going back and kicking the shit out of those fucking paladins and taking the eggs back to them and to make up to the temple. Oh man.
Again, we're stuck on two moral high grounds. Do we side with this group or do we side with that group?
and again, the paladins know who you are. They know they've paid you. The theocracy has paid you. And if a group of paladins just disappear, you'd essentially have to kill off that entire village to make sure your story is the only story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to go well because there is a priest of, god damn it, I closed the page.
I've never heard of that one. That religion. God damn it.
I pray to it very often.
There is a priest of Azith and a high-ranking paladin of Helm on this expedition right now. Those are very high political figures.
Mm-hmm.
So if they disappear,
Or we send them packing.
you're
they're-
inviting a very
We're inviting the entire You're inviting the entire Navy and Army to come to this island and wipe and pretty much
You're inviting
burn
a
this.
crusade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They'll probably crucify us in a way to impress Jesus.
Yes.
Gil is very torn in this situation because he wants to help these people, but he knows that if he helps these people, he doesn't know what the other paladins of Helm in that camp will do.
So our boat? Does the theocracy know about the little Anno village that we have? The harbor and everything?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
They have contacts with the Ozpon City State, so they know.
You were actually recruited. Like, they sent people out to find you because
Mhm.
you were an up-and-coming group of mercenaries,
Adventurers.
essentially. Yeah.
A group of murder hobos that were easily hired.
Yeah. Again, there was an basically a freaking if you're not the Pope, you're a cardinal. I think is
Yeah.
the next lowest one.
Yeah.
You are basically essentially the handler for your actual quest was a cardinal.
So
Or
essentially,
We
the
Right.
become
biggest
pirate
dick has
outlaws.
handed us our shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So who is the priest of Aziz? Is that Father Sullivan?
Oh.
Father Sullivan.
Mhm.
And like Golemov said, he doesn't seem like he probably knew all this because he was more fascinated, and he didn't seem as xenophobic as Angelus was.
No. Nor
So
did fucking the
The
guy that
rest of his basically
group.
clergy,
Mhm.
Yeah,
they
but
did not.
once they find out that they've got like that they can mate with humans, they're not going to want that whole reptilian thing in there to get off of this island and go back to their theocracy.
Probably not.
I don't think that's what they're looking for. I think that the
Well, I don't
theocracy
think
has no idea that these people aren't actually humans.
Exactly. But when they do find out,
Ethnic cleansing.
yeah, exactly.
Burning at the stake.
Oh yeah,
fucking,
Zeit. The new IP address is posted in Warlords D&D channel.
So how would the theocracy, if
That
they
would
found
explain a
out,
lot.
if they found out that they were human slash whatever hybrids?
burn them.
What
Or
about
maybe-
the priest? And the paladins might, but what about the priest?
Judging by how they acted, they'd probably be fascinated on how this actually occurred.
Golemov, like he said, he believes that he seems like a nice enough person. He seems more academic than anything. He doesn't seem like a
Well, and I guess I was thinking from a religious standpoint, what is their perception?
the overarching like religious authority acts more like Angelus. But Father Sullivan
Yeah.
and the priest of Azith, they're it's a god of knowledge.
The
Mhm.
best way to
So-
describe what Father Sullivan is, from what I can figure out, is he's the kind of person that pretty much every religious institution has laying around when they need something fixed.
I think that the best course of action here is to lay this out to the chieftain and let him to explain to him that this is what's going on. That we have been sent here to do this job. If we don't do this job, then there's going to be repercussions for us. We don't want to do what they sent us to do now that we know what we know. And I think that this whole thing could be resolved if they realize that they can't win. Because between the villagers and the people from the temple, they're gonna kick these people off the island.
But they're just going to come back, though.
But yeah, they're just gonna come back, and the reason that they're gonna come back is that they think these people are humans.
Mm-hmm.
And they essentially are. They are essentially it's kind of a
but-
curse.
But they've been flesh changed. But what I'm getting at is if the paladins don't necessarily need to know that they actually are humans that get transformed into the Yanti. I think that if the paladins recognize that these people who appear to be human actually look like Yanti or are Yanti, because they are both,
Mm-hmm.
then that would both sate the curiosity of the high priest, and it would throw off the zealousness of the other guy, of the paladins, who were trying to convert these humans. So
But they
and
could
it's not
also
gonna make
just
the problem go away, but
they could also just call us all heretics and cut us all down.
Well, no. Here's another quick question. When I go, I guess they filled us in on what the outpost was doing there primarily. Were they here after resources or no? Yes or no?
They were here just exploring initially, but then they found humans here,
Okay.
and they're like so close to the theocracy that they had to have some similar ancestry. Because,
and they probably do, but
Oh man.
but because of the magical, like he said, every child born here is human. but it's become tradition for them to just offer up every single child to the temple.
Hmm. So, what are we going to do, people? We gotta come up with a decision before time's up.
Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Don't you love these moments?
Hey, sit here debating for like 45 minutes and we haven't moved.
Hey, man.
Technically, I've only
that's-
been here for like 10.
That's true.
Mhm.
Hi, guys.
Congo's dial tone finally disconnected. He's like,
What?
seems
I
very
can kind of already piece together what happened,
got mail.
what I expected to happen, out of what y'all have been talking about.
Yeah. Golemov chimes in. I agree with Mr. Gammon. Just we lay the information at the hands of the chief. He seems to be the only.
Reasonable?
Well, he
he's
seems to
been-
be the victim party in this situation.
In spite of his deception earlier, which is understandable, he's been honest with us.
Yeah, because he
Yes.
got lied to by the paladins.
Yeah, he's the victim party here. I do believe that maybe all decisions do lie with him. But
I'll turn to the chieftain and I'll lay out the issue, and I'll say, so this is where we're at, and we're wondering what you suggest.
We're at an impasse. We don't know which way to turn.
I do appreciate your kindness and willingness to at least help my people in this situation. But I don't know how the Temple Guardians will react. If you do retrieve the eggs for us and return them to the temple, they will probably just kill you. But it pains me to even suggest such a thing, but maybe it is time to change the ways.
As in,
Go to the temple. I will calm the people here and let them know that an answer has arrived. And they will hopefully listen to reason for a little longer. Take care
What?
of.
what are we to do at the temple?
Rid us of the current guardians. It pains me to say so, but they will not be satisfied without blood. And they have already showed that they have apparent no concern for us.
Very
Because
well.
they could just wipe out this tribe and then just restart. They could go and defeat the outpost, capture those humans, and then they start all over again. Basically, is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I still don't like how this is gonna go.
Nope.
All I know is that paladin better not piss me off. I don't care how high level he is.
Trust me. Kills
He's
already
he's
have
already
ya.
pissed me off.
Kills
Who
already.
hasn't he pissed off?
No one. Other than his own fucking paladins, probably.
Hey man, this is how zealotry can
So-
take you.
Mhm.
So I think that we should agree to this. I think we should go and try to deal with the temple. But I asked the chieftain if we can have a after our long eventful journey to his village if we can have a night to prepare, a night to get some rest.
Especially from
Most
all,
certainly.
especially
I
from the
will-
dinosaurs.
I'll be right back.
We have a spare tent that we use to house the young ones before the trip to the temple. You may rest there. Uh, we have some food that we can spare. If you do not have any of your own, which I would hope that you did,
We
if you made it this
We-
far.
We have provisions.
Didn't we lose them, though?
Since you are doing
I don't
this favor
remember.
for us, we don't have much, but we do have something for you.
You said there's
And-
about 100 people in this village.
Yeah, about 100. And there was about 40 paladins
in
at the camp.
and they're all clad in plat or plate.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's a
That's a lot
losing
of
odd. That's losing
It's a
odds.
lot of loot.
That's also losing odds.
No, I just heard somebody say that's a lot of loot.
That's
So
math.
I was-
that's a lot of money right there. Each one plate suit's 1,000 gold. We can make a lot off this.
Still losing battle because they're all probably high levels. From what,
I need to
Yeah,
use the
but
restroom to get a drink.
but you're sitting there thinking I'm taking them out in mass. I'm sitting there thinking guerrilla tactics, baby.
cool.
We're just gonna retreat into the jungle, become Charlie.
I'm back.
Oh, DD now, motherfucker, DD.
Fortunate son starts playing in the background.
Wait, where's my guitar? This is a paladin's walking through. Do you hear that?
Down there.
I'm just gonna play it on loop for about a decade.
No, I'd be
Turning
thinking
didn't-
into
guerrilla.
Rambo.
I
crap.
wasn't asking for numbers because of that. I was actually so this is a group speaking through Golemov again.
Mhm.
We can't take all of these people with us, but there may be some, and there also are probably plenty of them who wouldn't accept the offer. But we could offer these people a new
Asylum.
life,
Haven.
or a different location to live.
Yeah, where we wouldn't fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
As the chieftain said, it may be time for a change.
I don't know how
I'm
the
gonna run.
paladins.
I
are
need to
gonna-
use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I don't know how the paladins are
You're
gonna
good.
fucking look at that.
I mean, we could always fucking have them meet us at a different location on the island.
Oh, true.
This is a pretty big island.
And if we sail off,
You haven't even trekked the whole thing, and it took you 3 days to make it here, walking on foot. But that is also through jungle terrain, which is
dense.
basically you're
With no
moving
guide.
3/4 at normal speed.
Jungle
Yeah,
train with no guide.
Well, you got
We had a
killed.
guy, but we
Even
fired
with a guide, like trekking through the woods is not quick.
No.
Yeah, but they lived here their whole lives. I mean,
Yeah.
they've had to have they have to have
They-
like some kind of safe path.
They probably have
That's it.
some rabbit holes someplace that they can move fairly fast in.
They
Like-
probably don't have to deal
Is-
much with the local fauna. This is probably not the biggest concern of them.
So
But
they could technically get to another point where we could pick them up.
they could, if it was necessary, probably.
Okay, I like this.
But
plan.
then again, most of the people here are.
Gone.
While yes, those village guards, they held weapons, but
Primitive at best.
did they pose a threat to you guys? Really? No.
I
You
imagine.
could have
not.
killed them off.
Yeah, but what about the 100 people that could easily take up pretty much their simple?
Mostly elders.
Yeah, but even an
Yeah,
elder
remember-
can still clunk you along the head fairly easy.
That's true, and they are Yanti,
Mm-hmm.
or at least they have Yanti abilities.
Okay. Well,
So- What are we going to tell the chief?
Well, you already told him.
Yeah.
He's offered y'all a place to sleep. Y'all. I was assumed
no,
y'all
but we're
just went
offering
over
it,
to.
we're offering him a place to get away from this. where we'd sit there and say, we there is another island that we could take you to, and you could live there, free of all this. You'd be able to grow whatever you want, build whatever you want, believe whatever you want, and no one's going to say anything.
Well,
Because
Can
We
we not
told
build
Ellendale about the island,
Bec-
though.
because you guys have been talking about it the whole time.
Oh yeah, I can't remember things. It's been a few weeks. Okay,
Hmm.
it's been
Yeah.
very stressful at
You're-
work.
You're forgiven, man. It's okay.
And I'll sit there and point out that those guys aren't going to stop. Once that temple is open, they're going to move in mass, and they're going to come to you. And there's one of two ways it's going to go: either they kill you all, or they take you all.
or both.
So it's either live free or die trying. However you want to do it.
I will talk with the village.
Okay.
I will propose them this idea while you take care of the temple.
Kill pretty much gives him a centaur bow and walks out the door, or to the place that he told us where we could rest our hats for a night.
So y'all rest for the night. The villagers share some food with you. They're still kind of standoffish from most of you. They don't really want to interact with you. Daybreak happens, and the chieftain basically pulls up a young woman, and she will guide you all to the temple.
Kill thanks the young lady for offering this help and deeply appreciates what she is doing.
Gammon takes Golemov aside for just a bit and says, I got an uncomfortable question to ask you.
Go ahead.
Have you had any inklings from you know who?
It's not really a two-way conversation. But no, so far no.
You'll let me know if you do.
He'll
If
try.
I will try. yeah, I will try.
Because he has no control over that.
Not at all. His
That may or may not have been a two-way conversation.
That may or may not have. It's
As his DD sits over there watching TV.
His extra planer's sugar daddy is. He's more of a pimp than he is an assistant.
As his DD pretty much just sits over there, watches TV, and goes, "Yep, sure." As he drinks another sip of his beer.
Yep.
Would you mind getting Daddy another beer?
So she guides you to the temple. Basically, she stops y'all every now and then, and some wildlife will cross your path and everything. But she's basically pretty much guiding y'all there.
Like a
So y'all
dinosaur
don't have to
now and then.
A dinosaur every now and then. It's these weird four-armed gorillas walking by that look fairly fucking strong. It's like a troop of them, and yeah, nah, probably didn't want to fight those.
Just the one at the end of
y'all
the day,
did-
it's just like, how
In
do you
other
do,
words,
tiny
it's a good
human?
thing that we found out what we found out.
Yes.
Before we go into turbo combat, I'm going bathroom.
Yeah, it's time for the dungeon.
Or you mean
Words
murder
of
hole?
another DM I know. Time for mercy has passed.
I just call it murder hall because that's pretty much what I think it is. It's just a murder hole what we're going into.
Like
Yeah,
an
well,
Aztec temple.
you know the funny thing is we didn't find out. Just those guys did escape with the eggs, but we don't know how badly they were injured when they got the fuck out.
Well, that's why I asked him. I said, did they lose any?
They probably got hurt, but they probably pretty much laid on hand the whole way out.
The chieftain says they pretty much walked in and they took the eggs and they got out.
Well, 40 fucking paladins.
There's probably like more like 8, maybe 9.
Yeah, it wasn't the full group.
Oh,
If it was the full group, that temple probably already under their control. Probably.
It would be on fire.
Mhm.
40 paladins walk in. Sounds like a bar story.
40 paladins walk into a temple.
That's not theirs.
That's not theirs. Deus Vault was heard through the hills.
Data's fault right up your ass.
But yes, she navigates you to the temple. It doesn't seem guarded from the outside, and she basically relays to you.
Also, remember to put your armor on.
Oh yeah, no, everybody's wearing their armor. Oh yeah, you should be. Should be if you're not in wearing state.
Yeah, I'm
Make
gonna
sure
walk
it's
in there buck
Sheepishly
naked with
puts
my,
on
with my
his
junk
armor.
hanging out.
So glad I never had to put on armor.
Yeah, I looked over, saw the AC at 16. I'm like, why ain't that 20?
You
Scroll.
can re-equip your shield too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
It's still in the bathroom, so.
All right. Let me share this with you all.
Uh,
Okay,
do
wait
I
for it
actually
to
work
load.
tomorrow?
It is actually. All right. Oh God, no, I'm turning that off. That's bad.
11.
Um, let's see. Where is it?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I am trying to. There's this freaking thing that I need to basically take off. Where is it? I'm looking for turn off.
You trying to turn off?
Basically it's showing where you're looking at. I thought it wouldn't be this.
You basically want to hide the map.
Oh no, I've already.
No, he's got the mask on.
Yeah, I'm working on some things real quick. God damn it. Show health. Yep. Yep. There we go. Turn that off. Boom. There we go. Spacing indicator. No. Red Thorn. Gammon. Oh, there we go. Steel Defender. Boom. All right. As you walk up to the temple, it looks like this massive snake head, pretty much with an open mouth, reaching from the ground. The girl pretty much relays to you. There are usually guards outside of the temple, but they might be out patrolling the jungle. So this would probably be your best time to get inside. And she basically gives you a she basically says her farewell and goes back through the jungle. And you all walk your way inside the temple. And share.
Did anyone bother to ask them to ask for a map?
It wouldn't be that hard to make your way back.
We got Apple Maps. We can get back.
Yeah, hold on, let me check on my GPS stored.
Recent locations.
Yeah, recent locations. Can you track me to see
Here.
any
We've
access?
been at this corner of the island, we've been at that corner of the island, and never at this corner of the island.
As you enter the temple, you find yourselves in a small room. Plain gold-colored bricks line the walls, and plain stone tiles lie under your feet. Magic blue torches help illuminate the room for your party. In front of you, you can see a large snake statue with a small collection of half-attended candles lit in front of it. In a plaque in front of the statue, you can see some engravings written in Draconic.
Anyone care to translate?
Yeah, what does it say?
Embrace conformity.
Yeah, I'm not liking these guys.
Are we going to fight
Sounds
Snake
like the
Lennon?
theocracy.
I was gonna say, so we've basically found the serpent temple of communism.
Communist snakes.
Communist
Golden tire.
Niet comrade.
Suka block.
As I chug a fucking bottle of vodka.
It's either so it's basically the Crusaders versus the communists.
Yep.
Both of them tried to take over Afghanistan. Both lost.
And for some other reason, the map is still grayed out on my screen.
You can't
Yeah.
see the entrance area?
No, nope.
None of you?
Did your whatever you did kind of mess with the mask?
What the fuck is going? Oh god, I swear, fucking Fantasy Grounds is being really
Took
dumb.
me a second to actually load.
Okay, now something's starting
Yeah,
to
it's me.
fly.
Oh, nope.
I saw
How do
it.
you see it?
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go.
Fancy.
Mine just says loading.
And
It's
It's the first time. It's the first time the map's populated.
I see it now.
mine's starting to pixelate. So
Yeah, I don't know why Fantasy Grounds is being really laggy today.
It's because we decided to all show up at once. Or because everyone and their mother is probably now trying to use Fantasy Grounds.
maybe.
That too. This is a time for
D&D.
Yeah, but you're serving, so I'm betting it's the internet.
well,
More than-
everybody's at home right now too. So
Alright, mine just loaded. If you have to close
I
in
can
and
see
close out of your...
I
can see
closed
it.
mine and oh, there it goes. I closed mine and opened it up again, but it was giving me the donut of death.
Loading, loading, loading.
Is there any walls in this, or or is it just
yeah,
one
there's
big
walls.
chasm?
Can you not? Oh, well, yeah, I guess we can.
Are those benches?
I was guessing they're benches or pillars because I can't see the wall.
that's a close map. How do I find?
Go to Images and Maps, click on New,
There you go. Now you can see some walls.
maybe.
See, a door popped in.
Oh, so it is lagging behind for y'all too.
Oh, there it
Shit.
goes.
Oh,
There's
they're the
walls.
I mean, I was fine the way it was, but yeah, that's nice. The walls just popped up.
Where do I find images and maps?
Click on the left-hand side, Maps.
Yep.
Then go to... Then on the drop-down, go to New. Then click on...
Left hand side of what?
The right. It's right hand side for me.
Yeah, right-hand
It
side.
says maps.
Yeah, right-hand side, Maps.
I have PC notes, story, NPC items, classes,
You should have PC
tokens,
notes.
library.
You should have PC notes, maps, story, NPC, then items, then tokens, then the library.
You want to click on maps.
Click,
I have no
if you
maps.
don't have maps, click on library at the bottom right hand corner. And at the very top, up there, find images and maps and click the little circle so it has a check mark in it.
There it is.
It
Now
should
you have
have
maps.
to your, yeah.
Alright, which map are we on with?
Temple of Conformity.
Click new from the drop down menu.
Yeah, where it says all, you'll have to change that to new.
This is not the right tune for this. I need something dark.
I'm getting Temple of Hakar vibes.
Temple of Strahd vibes.
No, not Strahd, because you'd all be dead already.
Mhm.
So true. Friends are trying to get me to do a Strahd campaign.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck that. Strahd is not fun.
Right, we tried to do a Strahd, but that didn't pan out well.
I think right now planned for that there's like 2 pallies and acrylic.
Problem with Strahd is there's so much stuff you have to keep track of.
Yep.
Like a certain named NPC. Like you keep on coming back to.
Tatiana.
And madness.
Mm-hmm.
And the undead.
Well, and that's constant.
It just sounds like a Dark Souls campaign.
If we're all loaded, let's go.
Yep.
Well, whenever
March.
you're
marching
ready.
order.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Well, do you want to remove Divine Scent?
Yeah, sure, got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, you want me to go first, or do you want to
Fancy.
do what we said and make use of Elendel as a beat shield?
Just time to your stick and press them against the floor. See what traps are there.
Are we gonna go? Are we walking in here 2 by 2, or are we just gonna walk up as a line?
Tactical blob.
It's very wide in here. This temple's actually fairly big. But yeah, other than the tablet, that's all you see in here.
No windows, no.
You're
cracks or
underground.
anything.
You walked down into this.
On top
Down.
of
Be
the stairs.
skylight.
I investigate the statue.
While standing on it, apparently.
He
The
climbs on top
statue
of it.
is
This statue
of-
is statue.
I posted a picture of what the statue looks like.
Kinda.
I said it's the Temple of Hakar.
Yep. From freaking World of Warcraft. Yeah.
Yep.
Not a winged snake, but yeah, just a regular snake.
I take a picture with my iPhone and I send it back to the mainland.
You don't have iPhones.
Takes a picture. Google, what is this?
Siri.
Alright, so y'all just open the door?
I asked Siri if there's monsters behind the door.
Your replies, go fuck yourself.
What did the tablet say again? Embrace conformity.
Uh-huh.
I walk up to the door, and in Draconic I say embrace conformity.
The door opens. Yeah, there was no
It was
Handles.
just a door. Hey, Golf, you gonna get up here? Or are you gonna stay
He's
back?
fine back there.
Golomov's the smartest one in the group.
Probably. Look,
Remember, guys, spacing.
you got the 2 people who love kicking open doors in front.
And bashing heads in.
My
You got the person with the gun behind them.
map went weird.
Oh, it's 'cause
Yeah,
he's-
letting shit.
There we go. No, it went.
It's slowly loading in areas.
Yeah.
Even though I am hosting on my own server, my network has not been that good since things have happened in the world.
The current
I'm gonna let
play.
it go for a second before I
Yeah.
zoom back in.
My fantasy gowns literally froze, so
Yeah.
It'll,
No,
it
that's
should sort itself out. Just let it go.
I'm okay.
That's
I got
why-
pistachios.
it's lagging on my end too. So
That's why I said there was a donut of death. So
yeah.
Is anyone gonna walk into the corridor?
It actually seems like more of a ledge. You open the iron door and you find yourself in a grand chamber. You can see you are on a balcony about 20 feet off the ground. On the ceiling, you can see uniform depictions of Yanti almost etched in thin silvery blue lines that have a strong ethereal glow. The illustrations are rather simple and alike, but they sketch across the entirety of the chamber's ceiling.
It's a lot of silver.
Can I? Is this like the rail I can see over?
We
Uh-huh.
start defacing the temple and fucking stealing the silver.
Like, this place seems very well,
Kept.
like, yeah.
Maintained.
Where's my... There it goes.
So we're on a ledge. So what's below us?
Now that you're at the ledge, hold on one sec.
Ready for impact.
Loading screen appeared.
A Yanti appears in a Death Star.
Fire the laser.
You may fire when ready.
Six.
Hold on one sec, it's loading.
That's why I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We
even my fantasy grounds just gave me spinning wheel of death.
All of a sudden, we hear like the hiss from the alien xenomorph queen. We're like, oh shit, that's what they meant, implant. Man, I would be out of this temple and fuck the theocracy. They could label me a fucking prisoner for all I care.
Eh.
That's the place. Let's go home.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh shit.
In the middle of the room is a dry platform surrounded by 4 small pillars that go halfway up to the 40-foot high ceiling. Upon them are some strange glowing blue stones crackling with electrical energy. The pillars themselves appear to have etchings similar to the ceiling, but they are only lit from the top, about 5 feet above the ground. There is some water in this chamber. It's about it. You can kind of see the stony bottom.
So
Stairs
it's
going
deep
down,
then?
correct?
That's up to y'all. What are y'all doing?
No, somebody
Yo.
told me we gotta get down there.
I think I might have made the sizing a little big, but it fits.
Gil is
Oh,
just
it's the Anunnaki.
It looks like there's a door to the left.
There
Not sure
is.
if we want to initiate another loading screen.
Now, you guys are flying across the water. What gives?
We turned on cheat engine.
Gee.
New version just came out.
I guess we go down to the water.
Either
How-
down to the
How
water or
deep is it?
Do y'all?
Does it look like there's anything in there? Can we see the bottom of the water?
Yeah, you can see kind of the stony floor.
at least you think it's a stony floor.
I wonder if there's anything in the water.
So by
I take
time
a
to
step on
see-
top of the water, because thank you, Ring of Water Walking.
You're standing on top of the water.
I jump on his back.
Do you allow that?
No, I'm just joking, dude.
Yes, that's a
but
Kongol decision.
I then grab him and throw him towards the center.
Why didn't?
Phew!
Nah,
I'm rolling
he's
with
not
this.
actually doing that.
Oh, I was totally gonna throw. I will throw someone one day.
Let's wait for another watch instant.
So
We'll watch him walk across the water, see if anything, comes running, flying toward him.
Went for everyone to catch
Uh,
up.
Kongol, roll a perception check for me.
I want to be. I'm watching as well here as I see him step onto the water.
Grim
Yeah.
seems hungry.
I'm here. Well, based off of that, I
Can
dig
I
a
roll
little
as well?
deeper.
Hey, are those torches removable?
They
Are they-
seem fairly well attached to the walls. You would have to take time and a lot of effort to kind of remove them. They seem arcane in nature, though.
Stop me if I need to, but I'm going towards the center. This is just like a flat platform over here.
How deep is the water?
I'm walking on top of
Stepped in
it.
the
So
water. He's walking on top of it.
I have a ring of water walking, so I'm
All
walking
right,
on top.
Kongol, roll another perception.
Here's the +1 modifier. Hey, better. Maybe not good enough, but I'm happier with that.
Nothing's never good enough for.
It's a water
be
dragon
perfect or not.
appears.
Kraken suddenly shows up and
Yeah. Where can I go with jump?
followed by an army of undead beholders.
Not only are they
No one
beholders,
move.
they're undead beholders.
I can feel initiative rolling.
Reason Congo did it is because he knew he had the ring.
But like I said, you can see the bottom of the water. It seems about 2 feet.
No chances. And,
Kill
well, no
Tastes-
chances of making the water slow me down, or if the water would have side effects.
As you walked onto that center platform, you see this guy and what looks like a bunch of snakes slithering onto the top of that platform.
Ready my
Like,
battle axe.
Very
Or my great axe.
large things of snakes.
Oh, one moment. I'm in between a grid. I'm gonna move back a hair.
Kind of hard to see where the grids are.
I zoomed in. I don't like being in between the grid.
Like, there's like lots of snakes.
Sweet.
Yeah, but all he has to do is run around on the water. Not like he's impeded.
Well, they're like, are they coming out of the water, or are they?
Yep, they're coming out there on you. Roll initiative.
Gotta remember
All
how
of
to
us?
do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
I think I just accidentally topped of initiative.
Come back.
Which sucks because I'm just at a range to use the gun.
DM rolls better than you, sad face.
Red Horror.
Oh, Dad.
Huh?
Initiative.
Roll initiative.
Was it?
Roll your initiative.
Oh wow!
But I got fucking.
All right.
Oh wow, the Saints did beat my ass.
Yeah, they did.
Snakes beat everyone's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're about to beat my ass.
I am tired of these motherfucking stinks on this motherfucking platform.
I hope Congo has poison resist. Doesn't look like it.
Oh,
Critical hit.
you watch it as a swarm of snakes. They just angrily mob at you, and like they just kind of like pounce on you. And one of them makes a significant blow onto your shoulder. In addition to the standard critical damage, you're. Oh no!
Congo dead already?
I am so sorry, Kongol.
You're not.
You're not sorry.
I
You're
am
never sorry.
no, I am very sorry. This is bad. This is really bad.
Bad. Bad. It's really, really bad.
1 through 10. How bad?
Really bad.
11.
I thought it was
Well,
going to say 29.
I will never
but
know how bad. If it,
In addition to the standard critical damage, the target is stunned for 2 rounds, or or your shoulder is torn.
Like, torn off, or?
If it was a slashing weapon, yes. It's luckily it's
would be
piercing.
Piercing for fangs.
Yeah. It manages to get a very good bite in on your shoulder and like kind of like jerks you to the side with how. These are not small snakes. These are like
So does
black
he get
mamba
the?
size.
So does he get the option stun for 2 rounds or the torn?
I will let you roll a percentile. If your shoulder is torn, that's
Stone's endurance trait.
we see the
When you
snake
take
rip his
damage, you
fucking
can
arm
use
off.
your reaction to
Okay.
roll a d12. Add
so.
your
Hold on, let
constitution
me
modifier.
read through all of this. The target is stunned for 2 rounds, or shoulder is torn. Piercing weapon. Oh no, that's blunt weapon. No, yeah. On piercing weapon, your shoulder is torn, so it like shredded your shoulder, and the target is stunned for 2 rounds. 50% chance for your main or offhand. So below 50, it's your main hand. Above 50, it's your offhand. So roll a percentile for me.
Uh,
I hope you can survive 4
where's a
more of those.
percentile?
Right click on the D10.
And you'll see a little percent symbol.
It's the third from the left.
All right, that's your offhand. You still need
Not
2
a
hands
lucky.
to use your weapon. All right.
To use that weapon.
Your torn shoulder will result in a permanent -2 to all checks until healed with an appropriate healing spell.
So what would be appropriate healing spell?
Thing that bends the shoulder.
It needs a lesser restoration.
There you go.
Like, you can heal the damage, but this is some very severe damage to his. Like, his tendons are ripped.
Hmm.
Do we have a paladin?
Yeah, hi.
He'd have to burn 5 healing points to do that.
Would
So
turn the
let's do
tide
the damage.
would turn the tide also
I
be
have
appropriate?
lesser restoration as well, but it's a second level.
No, turn the tide would not do it.
Hmm.
and you succeeded. So you don't take the you don't, and half as much on a. There you go.
This is what happens when you split up the party.
We really didn't split up.
Most of us were crowded around the door.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
All right,
use my
that's its
stone's
turn.
endurance for a reaction?
What's your stone's endurance?
When I take damage, I can use my reaction to roll a d12, add my constitution modifier to the number rolled, and reduce the damage by that total. I can use it once per short or long rest.
You can use your stone endurance if you want to, but it is going to still take a -2 to the check.
That is fine. I will accept this. The hell's a d12?
Second in from the left, isn't it?
Yeah, second one.
Be 4 plus a 6 minus 2, that's 8.
So pretty much
Minus-
no damage.
No, it's only minus
Minus 8 from the total
20.
damage.
So yeah, I'm at 12 because I just basically negated 1. So I only took 12 damage instead of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Hey, that might keep me alive a little longer. So,
Yay!
and I'm stunned
But
for
that
2
has
rounds.
been used, and that takes your reaction, so you do not get any attacks of opportunity for this round.
Yep.
Next
I'm
snake
stunned
moves
anyways.
up.
Am I not?
Next critical,
Or-
stand
or-
up.
sorry. Not that one. Oh yeah, it is that one. Okay, yep. It's now this
Oh
snake's
wait,
turn.
stunned was only the blunt.
No, it is still stunned. You're stunned for
Okay.
2 rounds.
See, I couldn't do anything anyways because I'm stunned on that.
Oh yeah. I let it happen.
Well, I'm considering.
Unless you want to undo it.
No, I'm considering stone endurance as a just my
Yeah,
natural endurance taking the hit.
but I need to add this effect to you for 2 rounds.
So it actually skips me. Or gives you a tally mark.
Yep, you're stunned.
Good thing I took that toughness perk.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
Don't forget, is it already adding my -2 to that roll?
Shit. I'll deal with it. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just have you roll it, and then I'll have to do it by hand because I can't do that fucking effect right now. Okay, there we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh well, it's gonna be the. I forgot to hit next actor. Oh, there we go. Now that's all removed, and it missed.
God, something
Yay.
missed. Sorry, after taking that crit hit, it kind of hurt.
So what-
Mhm.
So what HP are you at, Shinzai?
You can't. He's moderately damaged. That is all you know.
No, your turn.
It is your turn. Kongle is currently just getting mobbed by a bunch of snakes right now.
They're too far out for you.
Oh, I can still hit it. Disadvantage. My musket will shoot up to 120.
Mm-hmm.
Just anything after 40 is disadvantaged. I'm just looking through my spell list to see what I can throw at it. I think my spells go farther. I'm just double checking to see where they go.
Slippery snakes.
Well, I could grease the snakes, but then I'd also grease Kongol. Probably
he's
not.
stunned.
Which would probably not help.
I'm already stunned.
I mean, too bad we don't have any like force grab and pull him back.
Force pull! The guy bigger than you. Well, not you, but bigger than her.
How much does this thing hold? Kongol, how much do you weigh?
More than Mage Hand.
I have Tensor's floating disc,
That's what I was thinking is
but it only works within 30 feet.
Yep.
you can conjure it though, right? And I think it holds up to 300 pounds.
Holds
It
up to
does.
500.
Yeah, it holds a significant amount of weight. But the thing is, you got to get him under it.
Mhm.
I was just thinking about using it as a bridge to get across.
Well, he said the water's like 2 foot
Well,
deep.
yeah, you can float on the water because, I mean, it's only 2 feet deep. You can wade through it, but it is going to be difficult terrain for you.
For my plan of just run away and kite enemies.
Uh,
But you had to be poisoned.
No, he had to get critical hit happen.
Yeah, the critical
Mhm.
hit.
critical hit by himself with no covering support.
Something tells me we got to get rid of that one identified creature. You might be the one controlling them.
Maybe.
Guess I'm just gonna chill while I'm stunned.
If you use a spell, hit the cast button at whatever I'm targeting.
What are you trying to cast?
Firebolt.
Yep. Just drag the cast onto the target.
He's already got it targeted, so you should just be able to click it.
Yeah, just click
Oh.
miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What are you
I
gonna do with your
tried.
bonus action?
Waifu bot, try to retrieve the tall fucker.
As you wish, master. Do you want her to expedite or do you want her to?
Expedite?
Yeah.
What is it? Just
So she
essentially
can jump the
dash?
ledge.
Oh. Would that hurt her?
Yes. Yes, it would. It's falling 20 feet.
He's made of metal, though.
Still gonna hurt.
And she could
She's
slip
still
and fall
gears
down.
and servos.
I'll just put new fucking shocks in her later.
You ain't Johnny Sacco, and this ain't the giant robot.
And just normal to get to him eventually.
Yeah, I think I might have sized this temple up too big. Oh well.
Still looks nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I will thank the original creator on Reddit who made this, the Temple of Conformity. Don't look through it.
It's okay while I'm stunned. I'm looking at something for work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
Does that,
So-
that end your
Just
turn,
me.
Nil?
I have nothing else I can do.
Okay. So
So-
the defender is gonna run.
What you're saying is go to Reddit, find Temple of Conformity,
15,
and look at everything.
25, 30.
Find the entire layout of the map.
Except the creatures won't be there.
55,
That's fine.
65, 75. Boom. Okay. She starts trudging through the water trying to get to Kongol.
She doesn't have go-go gadget, like,
She doesn't
Magic.
swim.
oh.
She is metal.
Boats float. She has flotation devices. They're on her chest, but they're still flotation
It's
devices.
2 feet.
She's only 5 foot tall.
She's also not trained in swimming. This is not no.
She's a super-powered toaster. What do you expect?
No, that's not how this works. All right, Elendel, your turn.
Oh man. Okay. Well. Wonder if this is gonna work. I'm going. Oh man, I just don't know if this will. Okay.
I feel sorry for the melee fuckers.
Okay. If I cast sleep like right there, and then so it'll encompass just the snakes, the two closest to the unidentified creature. Because if I cast it on Kongo, then he's really fucked.
Oh yeah, it's not a like specific targeting. It's just gonna hit everything in that area with
Right.
It'll start at the lowest hit die, and then it spreads to the bigger ones.
So how do I make a circle on there
Right click.
for the spell?
How big of a
I
circle?
forget how you make the area effect of the spells work. B-Run knows more about that than I do.
How big of a circle?
You just draw, or you do the pointers. Go to pointer, right click on the map. Go to pointers.
Mhm.
So top
Oh,
left hand
circle.
one. Then do the circle and then drag it out however many feet. Should see a little square
Yep.
on the circle.
Pointers draw circle.
10. And I think my spell is what, 20? Yeah, 20 feet. Holy shit.
20-foot radius or 20-foot circle?
Oh, 20 foot would be 10, right? Yeah. Okay, so if I want to do it, it would be like that. Okay.
I think
So-
the 10-foot is diameter, isn't it?
It depends on what I need to read the spell. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. 90 foot. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range of 90 feet. So yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. So yeah, extends out to.
That?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh wow,
Goddamn lag. Yep.
I might get the unidentified creature too. Okay, so then I would just drag this onto the effect.
Hit. You have to target those three. So control left click those three.
Roll, left click, click, left click. Okay.
You've already done that.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to drag anything. Just click the spell that you're doing.
Okay. Did I do it?
You click the effect.
No, it's not the effect.
Yeah, you gotta actually click to. You have to roll first, but let him take the effect back off of him before you roll.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Because it's not just the immediate effect. You actually have 5d8 worth of hit die.
Oh, okay.
It starts at the lowest and then goes to the highest.
Mm-hmm.
So roll 5d8.
No, what is the spell?
Sleep.
All I
Roll
see is
5d8. That is the total. Is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Starting with the creature with the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends.
So roll the 5d8.
Oh,
Or you-
so
you
there's
do that.
no.
Yeah, you roll the 5d8. So
Oh, nice.
24 hit points. None of them are affected.
Gotta be shitting me.
Yep.
Most of these things probably have in the range of 30 hit points pop.
One more.
I'm talking just the snakes.
I was also
Did I
including.
roll the right dice?
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sleep is nice at lower levels, but at higher,
More of a nuisance.
Okay.
it's really good against chump blockers. But these,
Yeah, you'd have to if you cast it at second level, then you could add another 2d8 to it, but still.
yep.
I
So
delete that.
you tried to use the effect, and no.
Okay.
All right, are you gonna use your movement?
Yeah.
So each square counts as 10 in the blue because you're trudging through the water. It's difficult terrain.
Alright. And I can move how many feet? 30? Since it's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The 3 blocks.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. All right, that's your turn. Kill. Your turn.
Alright. Kill is gonna pretty much sprint there, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Okay.
That's trying to avoid going through
Other people. Yep.
and that pillar at the end of the stairwell.
Yep. Kongol is still stunned.
Yay.
Golemov comes up to the edge. He is going to try and pop one of these snakes that's on you.
Ultra blah.
Pretty much.
Come on, Sugar Daddy, don't fail me now.
Hit.
Thank you, Sugar Daddy.
And damage.
Sweet sandwich.
Gammon, your turn.
All right. They're all too freaking far away. I think I can use this one though. Yeah. Except I can't hit all of them.
According to my math, I would need to at least sprint twice just to get kill over there.
We almost have the opposite problem of what we had with the last dungeon.
All right, 2 failures.
I'm
Roll your damage.
yeah, okay.
Good job. Are you gonna move? Or are you gonna stand there?
I'm also going to put Shield of Faith on Kongol.
Okay.
Chill.
And
All
then
right.
that's my turn.
I like how
Alright.
this is essentially just a massive corpse run for Kongol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Barbarian. This is the way.
The barber has sprinted headlong into the enemy.
You hear the snake
I'll be
guy whisper.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna be your turn after this. All right. You hear the snake guy whisper out. He says something in some weird hissing language that you do not understand, and two of the swarms turn and look towards you guys. And the other two look like they're going to still be attacking Kongol. And then he steps onto the pavilion, and he takes a look at Golemov.
I has question.
What?
Is his whispery language snake language, or is it?
It's snake language, not draconic.
Oh. So there is a difference between snake language and draconic.
Mm-hmm.
Slytherin.
And you watch as a bolt of energy shoots out towards Golemov, but he ducks behind the railing.
Peekaboo. Whoop.
Motherfucker, that my thing. I'm gonna go kick your ass.
Nope, nope,
And
nope,
then
nope.
it is Red Thor's turn.
Alright. Yeah.
What happened to his little mini entry gun?
He hasn't casted it.
Oh yeah, his returns, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a permanent thing.
Whereas waifu bot is eternal, so will always be the permanent waifu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot unidentified creature thingamajigger with my crossbow.
Okay. You
Or
watch
miss.
as the bolt just shoots out and clangs off the ground. He jumps over it. Okay.
Top of initiative. And it's a bloody snake.
For a hit. Damage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he would have succeeded anyway.
Oh.
Okay. This swarm heads out into the water. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to just dash to get to you. This one moves up on Kongol. Nope, not below half yet. Another hit.
Why not?
Damage. Success. Five, 10.
Well, good thing I had to use that stone endurance.
Mm-hmm.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep, make it there. All right. Two of those swarms moved up there. Nil, your turn.
Well, I could hit those snakes with grease, but at the same point, it wouldn't get both of them. And I don't think snakes can trip or go prone because it's a snake. Can I do with this one? Just double checking. Oh, weight limit of 5 pounds. I'm just gonna hook another fireball at him.
Hit.
Then damage die.
Mm-hmm.
I mildly singed him,
Mm-hmm.
but at least I can basically do this unlimitedly.
This is true.
Yep.
Steel Defender. Did you want to change your orders to Steel Defender? Or tell her to still go and help Kongol?
Well, to be perfectly honest, Steel Defender's not going to get to him in time at all. Because it's going to take her like another 3 turns to get to him,
Roughly.
if not more.
Well, if she keeps dashing. Yeah. She does also have 40 feet movement. But yeah, it's going to take her a bit to get to him.
I did the math. It'd take me at least 2 to 3 turns if I went straight for Congo.
So, hopefully,
15,
they just render him
60.
unconscious and we'll go pick him up later. There's no way in hell we're
Yeah,
getting
you would
to him.
get to. You could get to the edge. Same for she could get almost to the edge in her turn. Yep.
Define edge.
Closest edge you can get to.
Yeah. Get to
Like-
the edge of the
like that?
the raised. Yeah, she would be able to get there, almost. If she keeps dashing.
That's if she doesn't get one hit by this fucking something.
Well, she's going to get hit by attack of opportunity, no matter what.
Uh-huh.
He won't necessarily get hit, but it gets to try to make an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Your decision.
Maintain the course, I guess.
Okay. That's what she's gonna do. Alright, Snake gets that is number 4. It's an attack of opportunity. Attack. Sorry, you're gonna use this reaction this turn. So I was gonna get full. Alright, Still Defender. For a miss. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yep, she makes it there. Elendil, your turn. You have a swarm of snakes in front of you.
Waifu bot's coming for you. Your waifu's coming to save you. Oh, right side apparently. She cannot be poisoned at all.
True.
And condition immunities? Oh, I'm guessing those are just effects.
Yeah, she can't be poisoned. The actual poisoned effect, and yeah, poison damage not going to do anything to her.
And poison effect, poison damage don't do nothing. Neither does exhaustion or charm.
Yep. She's an automaton.
Mm-hmm.
So if I cast jump, would they still get an attack of opportunity?
They've already used it this turn, so no, they wouldn't.
Okay. Oh, so I could just run past them then.
You could,
Mhm.
yes.
Might as well? Probably not.
So if I do my movement and then cast jump. What would I be looking at?
How far does jump let you do? Double jump speed,
Triple
triple,
until spell
and
end.
your jump. Oh God, what did we figure out for that jump shit? You and this weird jumping bean.
Boing, boing, boing.
Mm-hmm. Strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
So I do 20. 20 is
Let's
my
see.
strength.
It's not. Uh, uh, if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, you can make a standing long jump that's only half the distance. Okay, so. Yeah. You can. So with your jump, you would be able to move.
Could I make it to the unidentified creature?
Not with one jump, no.
Are you just gonna bunny hop across the world?
Mm-hmm. Well, it lasts 1 minute. So what's my max range that I'm looking at here?
I think it's 1 square per ability modifier, so your ability modifier is, there we go. So 5, so you could move 5 squares on a jump.
15.
It would be your action to jump. Like it'll take your full turn to do the whole little long jump action.
So it's
So,
3 plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
And that would put me right behind WaifuBot. Straight line. Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Go on and click jump to make sure that it checks off in your casted spells. All right,
Okay.
that's it.
Alright. Let's do this. I'm going to press this button.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pretty much take a whack at Swarm of Poisonous Snakes with 2.
Hit.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's your turn.
Yep. Since I'm too far away to do something else that I would like to do.
Congo, you still have one more. Your stun wears off at the end of this turn, but you cannot move.
There's off at the end of the turn. Can't do anything. So back to
that was
leaning
your
back.
2 turns. So that's gone now. You're no longer stunned. But that was your turn. Nah, he can't reach that far. Not with that spell. But he will use Eldritch Blast for a hit.
Kick his ass, Golmov! Kick his ass!
Some damage. Gammon, your turn. For a miss. Are you gonna move, or is she gonna stand there?
I'm gonna move down.
Okay.
5,
then make your move.
10, 15, 20. I'll stop here.
Okay. All right. There we go.
End your turn. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. All right. All right. Nil succeeded. Gammon succeeded. Golemov succeeded. Elendil failed, and Red Thor succeeded.
Oh.
You did not Elendil, you failed. You suddenly fall face forward in the water, unconscious. Oh no, wait, you're an elf.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even happen to you. Never mind.
His sleep spell works.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're immune to magical sleep, right?
Hold on. I don't even know what that would be under.
Just say yes. And
Yeah.
move on.
Maybe. He maybe might be. Hold on, let me make sure.
As your legal representative in this situation, I advise you to state yes.
Let's see. Elves do not need sleep. Instead, they may while meditating in their dreams.
Magic can't put you to sleep. Fey
Yep.
ancestry.
Yep. It's under Fey ancestry. Yep. You can't. Yep. So that was a waste.
Yep, because I can only go into a trance.
Yep. Weird trancing shit. Where y'all recall your memories of your past lives.
I fear it,
Alright,
asshole.
that's used. He can't use that. Oh yeah, let me actually show y'all what this guy kind of looks like.
Uh-oh.
Is he a predator?
Yeah.
Well, he is one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
He's got tentacles for arms?
Snakes for arms.
He's really big into hentai for some reason.
Yep,
Yeah, those look like tentacles.
but that ends his turn.
Tony tells me I do not want to get in a melee with this guy.
He's an infested Terran.
Yeah, infested. Exactly.
Damn, I can't believe you all succeeded that. Holy shit. Except for Elendel, which it doesn't matter.
It's almost like he tried
it's
to
like
fuck
trying to
us
put
in
him
the
asleep
ass.
and he's just like still awake and he's like,
What?
I know.
I'm still conscious.
Yeah, I do that whole. I know what you did there. Look.
Mm-hmm. Like, really? Oh. He's like, you just watch him go, shit.
It didn't work
Essentially,
on that one. Didn't work on that
once
one.
per day, he can just put 5 people to sleep. He doesn't even need to do the hit die thing. You just get a resist.
He just sits there and goes like, night, night, clink.
All right, good hit, Red Thor.
Well, we know what he is now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he looks like.
It says at the top what he is.
Oh, really? Damn it. Okay, well,
Yeah.
well,
I clicked off his
your
image.
your characters don't know what he is. Okay. Uh,
Hitmaster just makes me think of the like taskmasters from fucking Conan.
all right, Snake missed. This snake's going to take a hit.
folks, I'm sorry, but I gotta head out.
Alright.
That's fine. We're almost
Starting to fall asleep.
You're good, man. Well, after this combat, I gotta head out anyway. I gotta go to bed because I gotta get ready for work tomorrow too. All right. Have a good night, man.
You too.
All right.
And Dead Thor's eyes just glaze over, and you start
who wants
hearing
to
the
control
dial
Red
tone.
Thor to end this combat? For the end of this combat.
Can toss him to me.
Okay. There you go. Take control of him. Miss. Oh, nat 1 fumble. An embarrassing
not stunned
move.
anymore.
It cuts loose part. It cut loose part. A -4 to its armor. And
Which
It
one's
has
that?
armor?
require 3 rounds. It doesn't have armor, so yeah, no, that doesn't matter.
Is
It
that
just
snake
automatic fail.
Snake.
Did the scales come off?
No,
Bites
it just
itself?
it fumble.
Alright, next snake.
I will give Congo 1 free attack of opportunity.
With my not so mangled side.
Yeah, it's still a -2 to your hit, but yeah.
Congo smash
Can we
smalls.
put -2 to it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a -2.
Missed anyway.
Yep. All of your ability checks are a -2 right now, man.
Until one of us gets over there and heals you.
Just gonna like
Mhm.
prequel hit -2.
Well, that snake gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I hit it? Hit me though.
Yeah, you're still a hard nut to crack.
How big is Congo?
Pretty
8 foot,
big.
7 or
8,
8
maybe
foot.
9 foot.
8, maybe 9 foot.
Under
22 hits you.
Big motherfucker.
Does what?
Yeah, the
22.
biggest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If for some reason it didn't do the it took you off targeting for some strange reason.
Is your default AC like 20?
Yep.
Okay. Nil, your turn.
Uh, keep throwing fireballs like an asshole, I guess.
in firebolt.
Yeah, close enough.
If you're throwing fireballs, yeah.
That's a miss. Still defender's gonna still proceed to assist.
Well, Congo's awake now, so it would kind of be dumb for her to run up behind Congo, pick him up, and start dragging him back.
Okay, so you want to change your order?
You
Yeah.
shout at the top of your lungs that go smack something.
Ever. Oh, that drag her across the water, which is not that great. Realistically, I'd like her to go over to the pit fucker, but it would take her across the water
Mm-hmm.
to move to there and attack Snake.
Okay. She missed.
Of course she does.
Elendil, your turn.
I have to change the fucking eyes or something.
Or weaponry.
I don't think I'm allowed to give her anything.
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
But you can't change your arms for chainswords?
She gets stronger as he levels, but he just can't do random effects to her.
Hmm.
Like, I
So-
can't give her a spear or anything. She literally has to punch it, and that's it.
Well, you can't add in a mortar to make her hand spin and
Nope.
Just replace one arm with an M32 rotary grenade launcher.
You cannot make her a
Hey.
battle servitor.
So if I hop here, would I be considered attacking from behind?
Yes, that's flanking.
So
go
that flanking
Congo.
was yet to be perfectly.
Yeah,
either side.
Congo. Congo is
I get
adjacent.
advantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a diagonal between the two.
So I would get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You would get advantage.
And I attack with my longsword.
Hit.
Hit.
Even without the double, without the 7, I think it would hit. I think. Not sure.
And can I do my action surge to get a bonus attack?
You can use your action surge to attack again, yes.
Okay. We gotta kill this thing before it kills him. Partially
Okay.
resist.
Yeah, I think it's resisting the slashing damage because it's a swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. It's a swarm of snakes. You're like cutting one snake individually. Almost.
I mean,
Or
with,
2 or 3.
I mean, with Kill, you literally just cut a swath through him, so.
Bludgeoning damage.
I don't even think that works, I don't think. But Kill try with his hooves.
Not on this swarm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Kill.
Kill's gonna stomp on this one. And fails.
Miss.
Alright, well, let's see what else. Nope, nothing.
Congo.
Yeah. He can't kick with his back hooves, too.
No. That's 2 separate attack.
Yeah, that's multi-attack.
You didn't have that yet. Congo, your turn.
I can do something again.
You're almost dead. You are bleeding severely. With
Have
okay,
this
guys.
wonderful potion of healing.
Oh,
And I
you're
will
gonna dr-
take my action to drink.
Okay. Yeah, drink your potion of healing.
2d4 plus 2. D4 is the stupid triangle, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I thought you just can't you just drag the potion over you?
I don't
I
think
don't know.
I
No.
don't think it has
No,
a.
I don't
no.
think it's set up. 8.
Alright.
would think that they would have it listed.
We'll delete the potion of healing from myself.
You're only half a
And
regular challenge now.
bonus action. I'm a rage at some snakes.
All right.
Allah.
Oh, there you go.
Get these motherfucking snakes off my platform.
Well, I was staying away from that joke, but yes.
Well, we've already done that joke before.
There you go.
Then, well, that's it.
Actually,
'Cause that was action and bonus action.
I don't know why it seems to think it's an attack.
Every time I look at Combat Tractor, Conkel's little blurb of his effects keeps getting longer and longer.
That's Congo for you.
Well, he also has like 2 other spells on him right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
which did that poison bring down my AC?
No.
No.
Because that spell doesn't look like it did anything to my AC.
Rage doesn't increase your AC.
No, but B
He
runs
has
spell.
Shield of Faith.
It's when it's not on your sheet. It's on when attacks are hitting you. It isn't
Usually it
affected.
actually
It is.
pops up my AC by 2.
Oh well, it is on there.
Does as long
You
as
have
it
the
works.
effect on you.
Yeah, it
Yay!
says,
I'm going back to
Does-
blowing my nose.
does
Mhm.
affect AC too. So.
All right, that's Kongol's turn. Golomov. He's still not in range. Try and get in range. Oh shit! We gotta hurry this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hit. Boom. Dead.
There's one. Only 4 more assholes to go.
Yep, and we gotta get through them before Warlord starts falling asleep.
Gammon. Okay.
Miss.
Miss.
Dang.
One miss. 2 misses. He swung his like arms at you, and the snakes in his arms were like trying to bite at you, but you're dodging and weaving them. All right, Red Thor's turn.
Maverick's character's over there going, you missed. Nope, you missed
Well,
again.
I had planned out what I was gonna do, but he's now 65 feet away from me. So
I'm back.
Is there a giant bath plug somewhere we can pull on this?
Sadly, no.
Do you know how long it would take?
Did you take control of Red Thor's character?
I
B-Run?
did. I had it planned out what I was gonna do, but then he moved, so he's too far away now. Putting arcane weapon on my crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe is a bonus action. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm shooting.
Hit. Good hit.
Moderate wounds.
I had something epic planned. I'm so disappointed.
Looks like I got a.
What, you're going to spawn the turret on top of it and while it just shoots everything?
No, I don't think you can spawn it that far away.
Okay. Oh no.
No, good.
Oh, fuck. Alright, how many of us died?
In addition to standard critical damage, your target has pierced ribs.
At least I have resistance to piercing now.
Oh, and your target's lung is pierced. As a
So much
result
for
of being stunned for 2 rounds and a -1 penalty to combat until this is healed. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna go put a drink in the fridge while you stun me again.
God damn it. I'm not gonna do the stun again.
But
you now
rolling,
pierced
stop,
lung.
stop rolling 20s. God damn.
Fuck. Congo's gonna go down.
Critical.
Congo's gonna take a nap now.
And I'm,
Find her basement inside the dungeon.
and I'm
Succeeded.
10 feet literally from him, so. Dying.
Yeah.
Dying and stunned. How the fuck does that work?
He's not stunned. He's
Down.
dying.
He's just
I'm
dead.
Yeah. Well, he's not dead yet, but he is.
Pretty close.
And the snakes are going to switch their target to.
Steel Defender or fucking Maverick's character.
They go into Maverick. For a miss. Damn, they're rolling really. I'm not rolling above 10 to hit Mav.
It's because they're using all their high rolls against Congo.
Yep, and this thing's gonna keep doing its attacks on Elm Charger for a miss. Nil. You watch this. Congo is fucked right now. You watch blood spray from that last hit. As a swarm of snakes just kind of like, they just collapsed on him. Fuck.
All right. I'm curious. In that swarm, how many snakes are there?
A lot.
A lot.
Because I'm thinking about casting.
Apparently not enough.
I'm thinking about casting sword burst. So each creature within range, other than you.
They count as one creature.
Oh, whoa! What the fuck?
Yep. So swarms work.
They're one entity, hive mind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's
However
an
many
arbitrary.
hit points they have, that's how many of them there are.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a circle of spectral blades that sweep around.
And that's how it is counted according to the rules.
Oh, that's fucking whack. I thought I was gonna fucking puree them.
No.
I mean, depending on how much damage you do, you might puree them.
It's still it's better to cast magic damage against these things. Well, there you go. It's better to cast spells on swarms than it is to hit them in melee.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Unless you kill, which you have to get within melee.
You had magical damage to fucking help you.
I am literally the only one in the party who has nothing magical.
Here's the thing. I just noticed that Steel Defender has specialized actions. If Steel Defender would be so kind, hit Swarm 3 with Force Empowered Rend, please.
That's her attack.
That
what
is her
she's been
default attack?
Yep.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, if that's on top of her default attack, she might actually hit something.
It's a +4 to hit. That's it. Straight
Yeah.
up just a +4.
Okay, just
So is Swarm 3 attacking me now?
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Oh wait, so wouldn't Nil get advantage
no.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
if there aren't? Whoa.
Because Congo is not there. He's down. So your advantage is gone.
Ah!
Yeah, it has to be perfectly across from the whatever trying to
Yep.
hit.
Hence why I didn't give it advantage to hit you.
Now, whereas
So-
Kills on the other hand, he had one on his rear and one on his front. So
Hey, those big.
But let's keep this going.
mhm.
Nil,
Hey,
it is
look.
your turn.
Miss.
Yes, and
Steel Defender's time.
I'm trying to see how far can I move.
If you jump off the ledge, you will
You're
have to
taking
take an
damage.
athletics. Yeah.
And you will be taking damage, which that damage is
It'll be a D6
per
because
10
it's
feet.
beyond 10 feet. Yeah.
So that's
Everything beyond 10 feet.
So 20 feet is like what?
A D6.
Uh,
But I will allow
Combo
you to do an
down the
athletics
rail
to
would be
reduce it
hilarious.
by half.
so
Just a DC 10.
I'm going to drop there,
Okay.
and I need to do
Roll an athletics for me.
I'm just trying to find it in the list.
Okay. So you're going to take 1 point of damage.
In heels, no less. Stripper training paying off.
Mm-hmm.
Took your pole dancing classes.
Acrobatics and pole dance. Okay, so how many movement points did I just eat there?
That was your entire movement to jump.
Oh, just the
Down.
entire movement is just a drop?
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
basically lifted yourself over the ledge, drop down.
With
Okay.
all your kit.
My second soldier backpack?
Mhm.
Now, if you dash, you can move the 30, which is only 3 squares.
Can't I only dash if I haven't taken an action?
Oh, yeah, you already did. Yep, that's it. That's your turn. All right. Steel Defender's going to keep punching.
And keep missing?
You called it.
Dude.
Because it always misses. Every single time.
Not all the time. Sometimes it hits.
And then it does like nothing to damage.
D8, but yeah, it's a D8 plus 2. But it's magical damage. They're not supposed to be like these. The Steel Defender is supposed to be just a chump blocker for you. It's not.
It doesn't even do that very well.
Any hit points it takes in damage is hit points we don't take in damage.
Mhm.
Okay, so I cast
Basically,
Sword
just an
Burst.
aggro sync.
Damage. Critical.
Yay! It's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Now, if I jump, they still get targeted.
Oh, there's gonna be 2 attacks of opportunity on you. Yes,
And they're both gonna hurt.
A lot.
if they hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know how much the snakes have been rolling tonight, so wouldn't be surprised if it's
Okay.
like a fucking nuclear strike.
Yeah, they ran out of the person that left to crit against, so
They gotta find a new one.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right. Kill is gonna break contact and try to get closer to Congo.
Okay.
So I'm
Are you gonna disengage, or are you just gonna straight move out?
straight move out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
So,
move there.
all right. Let's see if attack of opportunity hits from the snake 4. Reactions taken. Nope. Chinks off your armor.
I'm gonna move my full forward. Heals when they're 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't your dash go a little further?
Yes, but if I want to do something,
He can't dash.
all right. This is turn the tide, so
Okay.
roll the hit, or do I just straight up heal? Drop the heal on him.
Abilities. Where is turn the tide? It's under actions. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, just cast the heal on him. Just drop the heal token.
Get up, soldier! Your job's not done yet.
I just like to think he did like the Payday 2. Get the fuck up!
Yep, and that's Kill's turn.
I'm not dead anymore.
Mm.
And that was on Congo?
Do I actually get a turn? I'm
You
just
get a
curious.
Yeah, but you're prone.
You are prone, so you have to stand up. That's your
No.
movement.
I thought that was half his
You have
movement.
to take off rage
Half his
because I got
movement,
knocked
yeah.
unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep.
Now he's even angrier.
I'm just gonna, because you've been taking the beaten stick all night. Stand up and start swinging, man.
I'm gonna stand up and swing at some.
I
I'm
love
surprised you haven't started reading a book in the background, just waiting.
I love turn the tide when this shit happens.
That's basically what I'm flavoring it as, like just the motivation. Hit.
I one-handed swing with my hand axe.
You still gonna have your negatives. It's the -3 now, dude.
Oh,
But yes, you still did the damage.
oh,
You're good.
okay. I forgot about the -2 to.
Well, it's -3
I've been
now
knocked
because
out so long. I forget about
your lungs are pierced, and
Your
well,
shoulder is. You've been bleached.
well, yeah, no, he's using it in his other hand, so yeah, you're fine. But if you use your great axe, that's when you take the -3. But yeah,
using the regular hand axe.
yeah, it would just be a -1. I'm not. We'll do the math later. Golomov's turn.
Is it just me that's noticed that Kongol's damage? They're basically all just standard injuries you get in Bleach. Because Bleach characters really hate shoulders and chest.
Yep.
Like, shoulder's the first thing to go.
Well, they're always doing a fucking downward strike, so.
Ha!
Okay.
Ha! I've trained for 5 centuries.
Gammon,
Yeah,
your
but you
turn.
only have one attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just get really good at that one attack.
I know, let's just put like a piece of metal right across your shoulder. New invention called a pauldron.
Good hit.
I'm also gonna bonus action healing word, I think. Let me check. Yep.
So
Not
Kill
on the
got
snake.
Golemov up now. Oh, Kevin does. He's
Okay.
giving him more HP.
Not dead yet.
Well,
Yes,
didn't
you
we
are
already
not
heal
healing
him
anyone.
before once?
Oh, I just like to imagine it. Well, Kong goes down. He just hears that really angry drill sergeant voice in the back of his head. Get the fuck up. You're
Just
not
Arlie
done.
Ermy descends on high. He's just, get the fuck up, asshole.
Oh, why do I feel he's casting?
No, I was just reading his abilities.
He's picking what to cast.
Missed.
Miss?
Block that shit with my fucking shield. Shh, get the fuck off me.
Another miss. You're lucky this guy hasn't hit you yet. You're
Is this
really
one of
lucky
those-
this guy hasn't hit you yet.
Is this like the fireball problem again?
Pretty much.
Red Thor.
You see Red Thor reach in his backpack and pull out a hammer. And then all of a sudden, said hammer. Wait, so he succeeds.
Oh, God, yeah.
so-
Yeah.
So what
What
does
did
it
he
mean
just
when they
do?
succeed? Is it just nothing?
I think it's half as much. Let me see. Because you cast Catapult, right?
Yep. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
So did he just throw like a Thor hammer?
But he succeeded the save, so maybe it just missed. I
Yeah.
think it just missed.
Yeah, it missed.
All right, so you see he kind of tosses the hammer up in the air, and then all of a sudden you see that hammer fly like lightning across there, and it just zings right past this guy and misses him.
Yep. You gonna have Red Thor do anything else, or is he just gonna stay up there?
I think, well, that was his action. Any of these
You-
bonus actions?
Can we please kill that fucking snake between us, Waifu, and fucking Kongo? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I don't
but,
think he has any bonus actions. I mean, he could move, but I'm not gonna have him move.
Okay, cool. Hit.
Surprise.
And down you go. Holy shit.
I've made every Constitution save.
Is that
Yes, you
again?
have.
No, he's close. Okay.
Hit.
Please, no critical. I take it that's poison?
Yep. Always
Oh.
goes.
Son of a-
If you don't save it, it hurts a lot more. Swarms are evil, man. Oh, yep. Yep, you succeed on your concentration, so the spell still stays. Damage.
Oh.
Succeed.
By the way,
Yeah, I know you're gonna do your hellish rebuke. All right. Yep. Do your hellish rebuke, or your
Wrath of the Storm.
Yep. And do your damage, and it knocks back, and it's dead. It just blew snake chunks everywhere.
It just explodes. Just the
Yep.
whole swarm just explodes.
Yep.
And a part of it lands on Kill, and he just swipes it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
kill.
So I can move there, right?
Yep.
45 feet.
Getting closer. Just trudging through the water, getting to Charlie.
I just imagine holding the gun up above my head. Just... Oh, what's even better is since I'm wearing all the basically the ghillie suits.
Yep. I'll get you. I'll get you, Charlie. My name's not Charlie. I'll
It
get
is
you,
now.
I'm coming, Charlie. I'm coming.
Since I'm over 40, I click that button, then I click this button, and then I hit that motherfucker for miss.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
both of them were 5s.
5 and an 8. 13.
And still, defender's just gonna keep going along with the hit attacks.
Hand up, judo chop. Hand up, judo chop. Which is hilarious because judo is actually a grappling art. We haven't quite taught her that bit yet.
Holy shit, she hit.
She hit after 2 hours. 2 hours of judo chopping, she finally hit it.
Lendell, your turn.
You shitting me? That thing's still fucking alive? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Waifu bot
Exactly,
finally
take
hit
a
it.
lot of damage.
They do have a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do green flame blade,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the fucking snakes. Oh wait, no. Actually, I'm gonna attack him, and then hopefully the snakes will get the fire damage.
It's not within 5 feet.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's
Adjacent 5 feet. Is it 15 or 5?
no, it's 5 for
5.
green flame blade.
No,
I thought-
it's
I
not
thought
gonna go
that-
over.
No. Oh
No.
shit.
hmm
I had to make a custom green flame blade spell for that thing I'm gonna do for my friends.
Yep.
So I learned how to make spells.
Oh my God. I roll a 1.
Could be worse.
Just on your
Still
jam.
did some damage. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
The sound of defeat.
Alright. 10, 20, 30. And
You have 40. 'Cause
40?
yeah. Aren't you the horse? You get
Mhm.
40 feet of movement. Yeah.
And drop.
Hit.
Dead.
I mean, technically it was disadvantage, but I'll let it go because you were shooting through multiple people.
Hmm. I just wanted that thing off the fucking field so we can get working on something else.
Well, Waifu bot finally hit it.
Congo,
I want to get that fucking.
you are bleeping red.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Just full disengage from the snakes.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God damn, I love water walking rings.
Does
Oh
this-
no, disengage is just 5, dude. It just gets you out of the thing. Oh,
No,
yeah,
I get movement.
Oh, and then the dash. Yep, got you. Good. You
And
did it
since
right.
My water walking ring allows me to move across it. Normal.
Yep. There you go. Good job. All right,
Whereas
that's
the
your
rest of
turn.
us have to trudge across trying to kill Charlie.
Gulamov.
Just bleeding on top of the water.
Just leaving a trail.
Oh no, just 1, not 2. And yeah, it was a miss. Yep.
I know I see a hit. Totally fine.
No, the first one was a miss. And he is staying up there because no way in hell is he getting any closer. All right, Gammon, your turn.
I'm trying to get close so I can actually fucking shoot it.
Yep.
Because I don't even think my gun can fire to the other side of the room.
And they saved.
That's all I can do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Miss. Hit. Oh no, I didn't do it. Oh, I had to do it after. I can still do it though. Minus 19, that'll put you at. Let's see.
Need a new punching bag?
33. And you are down.
I
Ah, nope.
not.
He
Hit
like
him so
dropped
hard
you
he
right at
disappeared.
0.
I'm at 0.
Yep.
Fuck. Well, I'm
Red
gonna go
Thor.
play. I'm gonna go play League of Legends while I sit there and watch the rest of our party fall.
You're not gonna fall. Y'all actually can win this.
Yeah, no.
Not the way this guy's fucking rolling.
He finally hit you. I don't even want to hear it.
Well, now there's nothing beating on Congo. It has to beat on something else.
Yeah.
Imagine if I didn't take 3 snakes worth, 4 snakes worth, whatever the
I
hell
mean,
it
it was
was.
good. It was honestly the better tank would have been sending Tristan out there because it's so fucking hard to hit Tristan. The problem is you went out there and it is very possible to hit you, but you lasted while stunned for fucking half the goddamn combat of fucking damage.
Well, it also doesn't help that basically every healing spell we had, we threw at him.
It was just 2. And I drank a potion.
And a potion.
And I used a trait.
You had an angry drill sergeant yelling at you. You
He,
had
he was literally health tanking the fuck out of that, which is fucking hilarious. And most of it he couldn't do shit. He's just like, help, help.
This is fine. It's fine.
As he's getting swarmed by snakes just biting into him repeatedly.
Instead of everything on fire, he's just sitting there covered in snakes.
Red Thor crafts his Force Ballista, and as a bonus action, tells it to attack,
Alright,
and it misses.
okay. Oh, it does just have the attack. Cool. I don't have to throw out the beacon for it. That'll work.
I made an object. I made a weapon for him.
That works. Cool. Alright. Yeah, because it can also leave it on his hand. But whatever. Continuing on, that's Red Thor, and now the snake, and it's gonna move up to what it doesn't even recognize as something, but it's moving kind of ish, so it's gonna attack it.
What does waifu bot when not in combat just like bounce around like a Street Fighter character?
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it jiggles.
Miss. Nil.
Oh, we're doing some. Oh shit! Fuck. Oh,
I'm gonna give you a bonus inspired reload so you can fucking shoot this thing.
I don't know what the hell we're gonna do if this is the first encounter.
I'm allowed to move and shoot again.
Yeah, Gammon's gonna need a nap after this.
I think all of us
You
might
need a
that.
nap?
I can move to here,
I need a miracle then.
and then
You need kill to walk over, spend 10 of his land hands, and then have you sleep.
Best idea, yes. But the hell was it fun?
I mean, if Congo can actually just get raged and start swinging on shit, he would chop through most of us. He just got fucked.
Yeah,
That's all.
fucked by 2 critical rolls.
Mhm.
Yep.
After the last roll, got revived by an angry drill sergeant from halfway across the room,
Yep.
and got the healing winds from Gammon, and he drank a potion, and got the fuck out of there.
I was just seeing if there was any way I could throw any extra shit on my gun to do extra damage.
Spit would help.
So
That actually does not help.
Hit.
Roll damage.
There you go.
I hit something.
Yes, you did.
I finally hit something the first time
The
in
big problem
combat.
is Golemov's is just out of range for a lot of his spells, so he can't really do much.
It's why I had to jump down because the rooms are fucking massive. I have to like call an artillery barrage to hit the other side.
Hmm.
Maybe a few airstrikes.
That's why I think I might have sized this up too high. I'll fix it tomorrow or next time we play.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is smaller than this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the encounters.
No,
No.
the rooms.
Yeah, because half our shit to heal or damage is just out of range.
But I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at the guide.
Next person, if you're done, Neil.
Yep, she's just going to attack the snakes that are trying to attack her. For the Steel Defender.
Uh-huh. Miss.
Yes.
Of course.
Elendil's down. Make a death save for me.
What the hell's that?
Constitution.
There's also a death
The
save.
death save die.
Yeah, the death save. Just roll the death save. All right, that's one success.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kill, your turn.
10, 20, 30, 40. Advantage.
Hit.
Well, at least Steel Defender has advantage now.
You know your lance has a 10-foot reach, right? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't have that equipped. I have my longsword
oh
equipped.
yeah, you have your longsword equipped. You're right.
I did the math. The room is 185 feet from side to side.
Jesus.
Well, it's inspired off of a Legend of Zelda dungeon, so that's why I thought the size was correct.
We about need a
You know,
ranger for this shit.
I counted
I also
the
anticipated
squares
y'all being
across
more
the top.
cautious.
I threw the
Because
minus
if y'all were
3 in there.
actually, if y'all had snuck into the room, they would have been standing in the center.
Hmm. Well, most of us aren't sneaky, so
Yep.
at least killing it.
And X -3.
I think I'm the closest person you guys
I'm
have for
just
sneak
gonna
shit.
end my turn there.
Uh-huh. Okay. Golemov. He's gonna keep popping that creature.
I'll try another
Hit.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, nothing else he has is really in range, unfortunately, and most of his stuff is
It's
yeah.
really close range.
Yeah.
He's not an
More
artillery
damage.
wizard.
Nope. But when he does cast his spells, they're all automatically level 2s.
Mm-hmm. Which they do hurt.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna move.
Okay.
10, 20, 30.
Cool. All right.
So what's Bad Boy going to do?
Please no smack waifu.
Apparently, demonstrate what hentai is.
Miss.
Oh, just some foreplay.
Miss.
Miss.
It's
Well,
one of
not
those.
anymore. He's not.
One of those dojins where it's just nothing but foreplay for like the entire first 3 chapters.
Yep. Red Thor.
Kind of wish I had
His
another.
arcane weapon didn't stay on him for some reason.
What?
Is it a concentrated duration?
It lasts for an hour.
I don't know why it didn't. But you threw the effect on him. Some of the if the duration isn't set onto the spell, it just goes off after the hit. It's in the red.
And his Force Ballista is going to attack.
Uh-huh.
Which this may also, because
Mm.
you may have to subtract whatever the d6 is from this.
But it missed.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Which one is the swarm of snakes going to attack?
Yeah, I guess yeah, because it's targeting Steel Defender. For a hit. And poison is pointless against her because she's immune, so I'm not even going to do it. Nil, your turn.
Hey! Now that I'm actually in range, you know the drill.
Wouldn't the snake get advantage because of the...
I did give it advantage. Oh, I didn't give the big one advantage. I forgot. Okay.
I heard it.
Alright. Steel Defender won't want her to keep punching the snakes.
I want Steel Defender to try to hit Mr. Predator there.
Okay.
See if she can actually land a hit.
Hit.
Her second hit of the year.
And she killed it.
Her first kill.
She just punched it in the jaw and the head just snaps. And he crumples to the ground.
And then she turns around and goes back to chopping air.
Small things are hard for her to hit.
Slap chop. Make your death save. Another success.
Is that what's branded on her side of her hand? Slap chop?
Mm-hmm.
I was just picturing she turned around and just fucking judo chopped him like Saitama did to Garo in One Punch Man.
Divine Smite.
Still a hit.
Yep. Okay. Congo.
Oh. Hold on. Go ahead and do that. I'm not attacking while out of ammo. I tossed it to the side so I could do the -3.
It's a hit.
Did a -3 on damage as well, or no?
No, just the hit. Okay.
Now I'm out of ammo for hand axes.
There we go.
Philip Mob's turn.
Hit. Damn. Gammon.
And then the snakes turn around and critical hit everyone.
Hey, it failed.
Yeah, after 3 frickin' tries.
Well, you are trying to hit a swarm. Not enough yet. Almost though.
Oh, I was gonna move him.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and move him.
I don't know where I was. The screen jiggled, and I don't know where I was.
You were
Jiggle,
just
jiggle,
you
jiggle.
just moved 10. Yeah, there you
10, 20, 30.
go. Okay.
No, it's right there.
I guess you just have to do this every time. And it's supposed to last for an hour, but it takes it off every time he shoots.
Let me see if I have it under effects.
It's
Dead.
Good job. No, I don't have arcane.
For which one?
Alright. Kill spends 10 of his lay on
Nope, I don't
hands
have it.
to pick up Ellen Rondell.
Thank you.
Arcane
And
weapon.
walks over here and finishes off his last 10 on Congo. So Gammon can save his heal spells.
Oh, I was gonna say I
So
can
what's
do
my hit
lesser
points now?
restoration, but
You might still want to do lesser restoration because he's gonna have those negatives until then.
you get 10 hit points, Matt.
I have 10 hit points total.
Yep.
And I use my remaining 10 to take off 2 of the negatives.
No, it's you're at 32. 32 wounds. There we go. Oh, you took off the negatives with the lesser restoration?
No,
He
lay on hands.
Oh yeah, and everybody's taking a short rest.
Oh, what happened?
You just recovered with a hit die. If you spent a hit die, so if everyone's taking a short rest, you can use a hit die to heal yourselves.
I would suggest we get out of the water if we want to do a short rest.
And how much will a
then-
short rest heal us?
That was one hit die. You already spent yours.
Okay, or you can only do one?
you know, like I think you can use.
Can you use them all?
I want to say you can spend. I thought you could spend your hit die.
You can spend your hit die as much as you want until you feel comfortable.
Oh, you can? Okay, then cool. Yeah.
At least that's what I read up on it.
But why are my hit points going down?
It's not your hit points, that's your
It's
wounds.
Your wounds are going down.
Oh,
Your max is your actual HP.
Gonna have to.
whew. And I got no more hit die.
Yep.
So we need a long rest to get the hit die back, right?
Yep.
Oh God, in here.
I'm using my hit die. Man, I've been rolling low tonight.
Alright, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. We are in room 2. Alright, cool.
Tomorrow.